Sounds good.
All right.
Welcome back, everyone, to another Panacea or Torialis. I don't know. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. Game. And we're gonna start. We're gonna jump in with what people got for hitting level 6. So let's start with you, Arthur, because you already told me you got heat metal. You were a monster.
Yes. So I got my Bardic archetype, which is Lore Master. For Lore Master, I got 3 skill proficiencies, 3 more skill specialties, and I also got this fun ability. Cunning words. So I can use my reaction and my Bardic Inspiration to reduce rolls from enemies.
So good.
Wow.
So that's pretty great. Not gonna
So you
lie.
can do that. That plus silvery barbs equals some horse shit.
Well, I don't have silvery barbs because I'm not an actual monster. But
yeah, that's true. That's Sorce's jab.
But I do also have. I can do that, and I can also do this. So working
so
on.
You're kind of still an actual monster.
Kind of still an actual monster. And then what else did I got a spell. The only other thing that happened is I got a spell and I got heat metal. And then I got 12 hit points.
Heck
Very
yeah.
nice. Max HP. Let's talk to someone with less than max HP. Grace, what did Twila get?
Oh, Twila got some more skill efficiency stuff. Twila can dispel magic. Where's the new twinning?
It's in features, and it's called Second Chorus.
Second Chorus. There it is. Second Chorus allows me to, when I see a spell cast on an ally within 30 feet, I can use my reaction to expend a use of Bardic Inspiration to twin it. If the spell is of 3rd level or lower, and targets only that ally. I am also within the range. I am also targeted by the spell. So I can ideally grab some of that spell excitement.
So wait, if somebody casts a spell on one of your allies, you can have them also cast it on you?
Yeah. So
like if you heal someone, and I'm like,
does it work for healing?
I don't know.
Maybe it does.
Why not? If it's a healing
I guess that's a
spell,
good point. I hadn't thought about
it could
that.
be like,
Second
I want
chorus.
that too.
Yeah, it's just a spell cast. Look at that. So
Or
long as it's below 3rd level.
If you use a spell that's on yourself, targets yourself, I can be like, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So as the most ridiculous example of this that I thought of as we were talking about this is, so say Arthur throws his like once a day Shield of Faith, Lay on Hands, whatever combo on someone, Twila could twin that and put it on herself as well. So
wow, that's really cool.
Second chorus is pretty legit. Someone cast haste, yoink. But I don't think anyone in our party can cast haste yet. Anyway, and that's all for you.
Super Arms, a spell.
Super Arms technically is a spell, and it is technically below 3rd level. So
I can be me too. That's
the
one I'm gonna use it on.
Oh, God damn it!
You know I am.
Okay. Well, then I guess we'll move on to Audax then. What did you get for 6th level, Carl?
It's a fairly unexciting level for clerics all around. I got 1 extra 3rd level spell slot, and I got another archetype feature.
Oh yeah,
which is Blessed Exploration. So my dark vision range goes up to 90 feet.
Oh, wow.
And I get this little Minotaur's memory thing, so I can perfectly recall any route I have traveled.
Oh. Okay.
And 11 hit points.
Nice.
Let me do a quick
a lot of hit points.
With your token. Let me see if it will let me do that. Prototype token, vision range, 90, update. All right, your tokens from here on out should have 90 feet of dark vision.
Thank you.
And all right, last but certainly not least.
That's me. Hi everyone. My name's Austin. I've been playing D&D for 4 years now.
Hi,
Um,
Austin.
Hi, and it's it's a
Sounds
great.
like you need an intervention for not leveling up your character.
I do. No, I did. Let's see. So I'm a 2nd level marshal now. So I'm 1 level fighter, 3 levels barbarian, 2 levels marshal. I have teamwork.
Makes sense.
Is one of my that's right. Is one of my what are they called? Something lesson. It's a
Martial
lesson.
knack? Martial
It's
lesson?
a lesson of war. It's my lesson of war. So teamwork says that when I'm involved in a group check, all members of the check gain an expertise die. We can do that once per long rest, but if we do like a group stealth check or something, we can all get an expertise die to our group check.
Cool.
Yeah,
Any kind of
Yeah.
group check?
go Bracer Bunch.
Yeah, it says
Wow.
any group check when you are involved in a group check.
Well, this is a good game for you to have that. Anyway,
That's
no
what I like to
spoilers. No
Um,
spoilers.
And then what else did I get? Rallying Surge, is that new? No, I had that. I got new maneuvers.
Oh, okay. What maneuvers did you get?
I got Covering Fire. We'll see if it's good. I didn't want any of the 2nd level maneuvers that were there, so I just grabbed another 1st level one.
Okay.
I think, yeah, it was funny because when I was reading through this, I thought that it was, I thought that it was you gain double your
Yeah.
proficiency bonus for every class that you get maneuvers in.
Mhm.
So I was like, I'm going to have so many points, but all 1st level maneuvers. So I'd put all these 1st level, and then I was like, oh, I guess I can get 2nd level maneuvers now. And I looked at the ones I could get, and I didn't really want any of them. So
Yeah.
I've got 2 2nd degree, but I don't know. We'll see. That's my deal.
All right. Well, let's jump in with the recap. Who remembers what happened last time?
We all were playing a game with dice. Our characters sat down at a table. Some of us didn't want to sit down at this table. In fact, as soon as we found out that we had to sit down at the table, we took a long rest before any of us other than
Other than
Dozer.
Jules. Yeah.
Yeah, who was stuck at this chair, was like, well, I guess we'll have to.
The chair, but
Arthur.
apparently he was only stuck at the chair because he was making himself stuck at the chair.
Yeah, all you had to do was move your little figure on the screen and you weren't stuck there anymore.
Mhm.
Which was really funny. It was a good meta level where there were like sheets with all of our characters' stats and dice, and then Ruggedly Handsome Cloak appeared and started asking us what we want to do.
Someone tried to add machine gun to their character sheet again.
Hey, it wasn't me.
I gotta make
None
sure
of
we
our
do that.
changes stuck, so it didn't matter what we did to our.
I also tried to change my level to 20, and that didn't work either.
Oh, good.
I tried to remove my the curse part of my berserker axe, and that didn't work.
Change anything on my character sheet because Twila's perfect already.
Wow.
Okay.
That confidence, though.
And so then we went to.
Oh, but we did find things on our character sheet that were in our inventory that we didn't think we actually had, but apparently we did.
That's right. There was extra stuff in our character sheet, so we used that. Well, we were supposed to use that to complete a puzzle, and Audax was really into trying to finish the puzzle, and everyone else was like, "No, don't do this." And so we found a backdoor way to portal our characters into some other thing, and then walked into a different room, and there was a devil that appeared because, as everyone knows, D&D leads to devil worship.
That's
and
right.
a devil appeared, and we all killed that devil real good, and that was a game.
It's a pretty good recap.
Yeah, great recap. Gain inspiration.
Bob, can you spell Torialis for me, please?
Torealis.
That's what I thought. Okay.
All right, Steve, I owe you $5. You can spell it.
Come on. Load. Load. All right, let's see if this will load. If this will load, this will do the trick just fine.
I have a problem with this world name, Bob.
What's that?
It doesn't have an H in it.
No, were you expecting an H?
I kind of was, because then I could spell Seraph.
Oh, I see. H is silent, I guess, maybe. Okay. So
Listen, guys. Listen.
Oh,
One day I'll create a character as iconic as Seraph, okay? One
One
day.
day.
one day. All right. I believe this is all of your current. Oh, I have to delete this in order to be able to load it. I see the issue. Okay. So I'm going to remove you all from this map. Deleted. And I'm going to add you all back to the map. Oh, look. It's working as intended. Delightful. Perfect.
I don't see a map.
Yep, it's. I think.
Okay.
I think it's gonna get fixed in a second here. All
Good.
right.
We're waiting. We're waiting.
And now.
There it is. Loading the poor city street.
Mhm.
Keeping it 100.
Keeping it.
Oh, look, it's
100.
Bob's Diablo character.
Yeah, sure is. All right. Let's see. It says it's still trying to pull Carl in. There we go.
Yep, stuck on the last 2% for a minute there.
Gotcha. Okay. So, wait.
Wait, how did we get here? What happened at the end? What happened when we killed the demon?
There was a portal that
So
we walked through.
there was a portal that opened up in the middle of the room, which was good because the outer sides of the room was fire. So
Good. Okay.
through the
Cool.
portal, and then so as you're going through the portal, you see kind of a hooded figure. You don't get a good look at their face. You just see a hooded figure like kind of watch you pass. It looks like they're stationary in like normally as you're going through these portals, there's kind of like warping. Things are kind of phasing in, phasing out. It's a little disorienting, honestly. But you've done it enough times that you're kind of getting acclimated to it. And it seems like the bond that you all share because of the bracers buffers you against some of the sanity impairing effects that traveling through these would have. But yeah, at one point you see like kind of a hooded figure underneath the full moon, and the hooded figure, like the head just tracks you as you're going by.
All right, and you said couldn't really see the face, no features or anything, so it may or may not just be a floating orb in there.
Yeah, may or may not be a floating orb. With your passive perception, I would say you can tell there's a physical form here, right? It's more than
It's
just
not
a
orb
cloak.
shaped.
Yeah, it doesn't look like an orb about to try to go to the beach. It looks like a person who's tracking you. And yeah, and so you end up on this city street, and it's dark. The moon, as it turns out, that you saw was actually part of the layout here. That wasn't actually just behind this cloaked, hooded figure, but there is in fact a large moon in the sky, a full moon, as it were, and you see that Toodles and Sorsha are in some sort of bubble. Hard to describe other than it looks like a bubble. But they seem to be stuck on the inside of it.
That's
Also,
not good.
on the other end of the street, you see a very large bear.
And is Twila still with us? Is she just around the corner from Audax? I do not see her.
yeah,
I
I
don't
don't see
either.
me either.
Oh, do you have vision on the map?
Do I?
Yeah. Can you see the map? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, no, you don't see Twila anywhere. But you do. Oh, hold on. I have to.
Twila not see Twila either.
Twila does not see Twila either. Hold on. I have to look at a thing real quick. Grace, I need you to make a decision for me.
Mm.
Your decision is, would you like to embrace what is about to happen, or would you like to try to tame what is about to happen? So you feel your body like rip and tear and burst at the seams. It is very painful, but you get the feeling that you have a little bit, the teensiest bit of agency.
Growing pains. I'm sure it's going to be something great. Embrace.
Okay, you lean into this, you embrace it. You lose all control over your actions until sunrise, but you retain your full memories the following day. So
Is Twila a werebear?
when you look over, you actually do see like little bunny ears.
Oh shit.
And yeah, so
We're just gonna become the bear bunch pretty quick here.
yeah,
The werebear bunch.
We
Bear bracer
getting
bunch.
anything from Twila over the bracers?
Oh yeah, do we get the feeling that this is Twila from her bracer?
You do. This
Do I get a bear bracer?
you don't, but it is not gone. It's just inside. Yeah. You don't
The
it doesn't break
bracer
everything.
is on my mind.
Yeah. So you don't sense any Twila from this. It feels like it's a very visceral kind of it's like what it would be like if you were connected psychically to a bear, right? Like that's where you're at right now. And the sense that you get is like, I want to get away. I gotta get away.
Want to get away.
Yeah. If you could fly, you would.
And
And so
we gotta get away, or is in the bear feels like it's gotta get away?
the bear feels like it's got to get away. You can make a nature check. Anyone who is trained in nature or who would like to can make a nature check about this.
I think I'm trained actually.
Okay.
Nature, check me out.
I mean,
I'm
Elthavar,
I'm not
there.
trained in nature. No.
Elthavar, I mean, is not, it's not like there are no were creatures there. So you can make a nature or a history check.
Oh, I am trained in history.
There you go.
Not
Okay,
very
yeah,
good.
that doesn't tell you much of anything. But the sense that you
Insight?
get
We,
It's a bear!
insight, yeah, you could do an insight roll. That's fine. Okay, yeah. So, this isn't necessarily like a knowledge about werebears for you. This is more like just a sense that you get from the feelings through the bracer. This isn't like an aggressive kind of encounter that you're about to have necessarily, right? Like, this is a flight instinct, and as it happens, the only real danger is that she runs off into the forest and encounters something worse, right?
Then me as a powerful bear? Not likely.
Yeah. So yeah, Twila Bear starts running off into the forest.
Alright, just gonna shout afterwards, wait, Twila, it's okay, you don't have to run.
Do I hear it?
You do not.
This is very surreal.
I'm not conscious in here.
Alright, you know what? Desperate reach here. We are going to try a spell on the retreating Twila.
Okay.
And just
Desperate
see
reach.
how this goes over.
Let's see how it goes. Beautify creature.
If I were the king of the forest.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. I mean, I don't see why that wouldn't work. Let's see. I don't think that this bear would be truly unwilling. Um, hmm. Okay. Yeah. So immediately and beautifully groomed. So yeah, as this bear is running away, you see like the coat just like takes on a sheen, like it's just been shampooed and conditioned. Like the nails have like glisten.
It's like
They
is it like a magical girl transformation?
kind of,
Like the
yeah.
bear
It's like
swirls
there's like a
around.
swirl, like it turns. The bear turns in confusion, but as it turns in confusion, there's like glitter and stardust that
A
swirls around it.
slow-mo
Yeah.
hair
The,
flip.
the skirt flashes up just for a second and then becomes bear pelt again because there wasn't actually a skirt on this bear.
Imagine little glitter just shining around.
And then it continues running forward into the. Yeah, I guess there are ribbons and simple hairpins. Okay, yeah, why not? Great.
Well, I was hoping it might have a soothing effect.
Oh, it is quite fabulous. You better get pictures.
Well, let's give you a chance die on that. Do you want high or low, Carl?
Let's go high.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So
low.
yeah, the bear looks like it really enjoyed what just happened, but it's going to continue to get the hell away from you all because you all are scary and it does not recognize you.
Well, I
But
believe
we all know that this is.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear. Yeah, people picked up on it, if not from the immediate perception of it, from the um, kind of the bear gibberish you're getting through the bracers.
Well, the good news
Bear
is should be easy to
gibberish
find.
with a bit of a Twila vibe.
True. All right. Well, first thing I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm all that nervous about the bear as much as I am about Lady Sorsha being stuck inside of this force field thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I see where your priorities are.
Can I run and like bang on the sides of this thing and see if it's impenetrable? And I
Sure.
gotta say, I didn't realize until like a couple minutes ago, I'm gonna be fully honest, that they're trapped in here because those are the two people who aren't here today.
Good. Yeah.
So I was gonna do something that would have been really dumb.
Which was what? Give
I
a
was gonna-
misty step.
I was gonna fully Misty Step in there and then
Yeah.
be stuck there because I can do that once a day.
Yeah, that would have been really funny.
That would have been really funny. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna try and I'm not very good at Arcana, but just try and make an Arcana check to see what this thing is.
Sure.
And if the answer is, it's a magical thing that appeared because people aren't here today, I get it, dude.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see your Arcana roll.
Oh yeah, I'm not trained in Arcana.
You think this is some sort of nefarious like curse or spell that is targeting Sorsha because of her royal blood? You are confident that if you don't do something about it soon, maybe Tozer was behind this. It's impossible to tell.
Roll that low. Maybe he just Misty steps right in. No.
Tozer, you son of a bitch! Lady Sorsha, I'll get you
Sorry,
out
Casey,
of this.
you should have showed up. Austin killed your character. Get fucked. Okay. All right. No.
I Misty Step in and start just murdering Tozer.
Yeah, he
no.
looks as confused as she does. They're kind of both like feeling around the inside of this thing.
Okay.
And can we still feel them through the bracers?
Yeah. That link is not disconnected.
I'm gonna communicate with both of them a simple message of my emotions.
Bob,
That
will you
is
roll the ball.
Can you roll the ball? No. It's a hemisphere, not a sphere. That would have been fun though.
Damn.
That would've
Sorry.
been great.
Didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry.
No, that would be
fun. We're
amazing.
just gonna
Yeah,
roll the
sphere
ball
ball.
after the bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twila's
Hang
a
on,
bear
we're coming.
Yeah, Sorsha and Toodles are hamsters.
That's perfect.
Best game ever.
Yeah, I think I send them a feeling of distress and imminent distress.
Koser and
that's-
Sorsha, respectively.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That tracks. Yeah. They receive your message. You don't get much back. They're both trying to figure out their own thing. You probably get a little bit of indignance from Sorsha
Sounds right.
of the I can handle this myself, back off variety, but she doesn't say that because Lindsay's not here to say it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So Arthur and Odex, what are you doing? Lysanderoth is up here investigating this bubble of force.
All right. Plan B. We're going to just do a couple of cantrips through the bracers.
Okay.
We are going to first off pass guidance to the bear,
Okay. The bear has
Cool.
guidance.
and then we are going to do some thaumaturgy centered upon the bear,
Okay.
like a relaxing melody, musical, soothing.
All right. All right. Let's see. Go ahead and make me a Let's make a performance check. Yeah, that seems reasonable. You're trying to make a relaxing, soothing melody using thaumaturgy centered on the bear. Sure.
Okay.
Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all.
It's pretty good, actually.
Soothing melody.
And then we'll have the bear make, what do we want to call that?
I feel like with a roll like
wisdom
that,
saving
he must
throw.
have picked a song that Twila sings regularly or plays regularly.
Yeah, you get a sense. You get the sense. The
recognition.
bear has run off. The bear moved pretty fucking fast. But you get the sense that wherever the bear is, she's curled up and gone to sleep, or is working toward sleep because you played such a soothing melody.
Arthur's going to light his
Bear.
pipe, and he's taking a moment because everybody's like doing all this stuff. Arthur's just kind of calmly standing in the background. He's gonna light his pipe. Be like, "Well, I guess we figured out whose trauma we're in today."
It certainly looks that way. Fortunately, feels like she's calmed down a little bit. I think that helped some.
I
And
trot
then-
over to them and say, "Well, we can't let her get too far. Hop on."
Can you carry both of us?
What do I look like? Of course I can. Hop on.
I mean, you look like a very small horseman.
All right, fine. Just Odox can hop on then.
Do you guys?
That's fair.
Do you guys have? Out of curiosity, do you guys have a light source right now?
I
Oh, is
can
it-
have a light source.
Is it dark in here?
It is. It is. I mean, there's moonlight, but it is dark out.
Gotcha.
There you go.
I mean, if everyone's using dark vision, that's totally fine. Does
Oh,
everyone
I
have
don't.
dark
I don't
vision?
have dark vision.
Oh, okay.
Do I have dark vision?
Actually, I don't think I have dark vision. Let me double check that.
In A5e, Asimar. Oh, you're not. You're at the other thing though. How do I see that? Special senses? Yeah,
I mean,
I don't have dark vision.
okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's true. That's easier to see.
Oh, I do have dark vision.
Yeah, it looks like Arthur and Audex have dark vision, and Lysanderoth does not.
Oh, it's right there. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, it's on my
On the
character
left
sheet.
side,
It's right there. I was like,
special senses.
I'm gonna check the source book because I don't hear my character. I'm just an idiot.
All right. Yeah. So you cast light for Lysanderoth's sake, I guess.
Yeah, if he doesn't have a light source, he's like, I'm just carrying Audax. I'm like, fair enough. And I, bing! I put light on his breastplate or whatever.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Audax,
the-
drug and hop
Well
on.
played.
So as Audex hops on and the light starts to glimmer off your breastplate, you notice that some of the shadows that are being cast by your light spell are moving towards you.
Oh, hell. Drop
This
my
is
weapon.
why he specifically asked if we can see
That is why I
Well
specifically asked.
played, Bobby.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's-
Are they rolling? Are they coming towards us right now?
Yeah,
They
but how
are coming
close are
towards
they?
you. They're some of them are pretty close. So now that the light spell is cast, you can see there are a couple that are like that you think that they were really. Hold on, why is this not? There we go. You think that there are a couple that were working their way towards you unseen, but the moment that Arthur cast the light spell, you could see that they were in fact moving up on you.
So dark vision was not enough to pick them out previously.
No, dark vision was not enough to pick them out previously
Because they were
Hmm.
dark.
because they are themselves dark. All right.
Well, choose fast, Arthur. Hop on and let's get out of here, or let's fight.
Bloody hell. I guess I'll. Well, game's paused, but I'll start running over to Audax and Lysanderoth.
There you go. You can start running over. All right. So we're gonna do a skill check, a group skill check, if you will.
Oh.
So
Hey,
and there
love
are
those.
3 of you at present. So let's see what skill. It sounds like Audax, or it sounds like Lysanderoth's contribution to this is an athletics check.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're making an athletics check. What kind of check is it for you to mount Lysanderoth? You think acrobatics? Could be climbing too.
Yeah, I'm seeing if
Depends
there's
how
any.
graceful you are about it.
It could be athletics or acrobatics, I would say, or even
Animal
or
handling.
animal handling, because riding is technically animal
That
handling.
is
Actually,
true. Yeah,
I didn't
that's
realize
fair. All
that.
right.
I might change
How
one of my
dare you?
Skill specialties to riding Lysanderoth.
No, so I got I got a free like a floating skill proficiency,
Yeah.
and I had it in survival, but I didn't realize that animal handling had riding.
Okay. Well,
So-
then go ahead. Feel free to switch it, and we'll call yours an animal handling check. And Audax, what is your contribution to this get away from the shades going to be?
I figure athletics trying to help Arthur up is probably the best we've got.
Okay.
Enough hands to hold on and pull up.
I think I'll make that part work.
Okay. All right. Let's see it now. Lysanderoth, do you want to do your skill check first because you have a thing that helps people? Is that right?
Yeah, so everyone will get to add an expertise die to this.
Sweet.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and start with yours.
What is happening to me?
Man, you are
Ever
rolling
since I've
some
come
fours.
back to this game.
Gosh. All right. Well, you two get expertise dice. Let's see how it goes. 17. Oh. Okay. So that's what we call a group skill check fail. So, the combination of the things, right? Like Lysanderoth, you thought you were prepared to handle the weight of these 2 humanoids. You did not account for the fact that Audax and Arthur collectively, Arthur like mounts you like he's prepared to ride, right? Like he knows what's happening. But Audax, in trying to help Arthur up, actually managed to fall himself off, right? Arthur's confidence kind of got like there was a hiccup. The critical fail on the I think there's optional critical fail things for A5E, but we won't worry about those right now. So yeah. So Arthur, you end up mounting Lysanderoth, but unfortunately, because Audax falls off, the weight balance gets funky, and Lysanderoth gets kind of stuck on the left side of this barrier and is unable to move before the shades get to go. So,
Shit.
let me just give you a better. Let me see what. Hold on. Let me find the shadow movement speed. Shadow movement speed. Walking 40 feet. They can slide through walls. Delightful.
Dang. Party
Nope.
Yeah,
Like
shadows
that.
are brutal.
Okay, so 1.
They can slide through walls, huh?
Yes, they can. Any opening
Unfortunate
at,
betrayal flashbacks here.
any opening at ½ inch or more.
Holy shit, that's a lot of shades.
Everything is awesome.
Sorry, Grace, we're trying.
Good luck. Looks like you're
Which-
gonna have a fun time.
We're trying to run back to you so you can be part of this, but
And can this one go that far? Well done. That's that 40.
Boy, this would have been a great time to have Spirit Guardians prepared.
Can you still turn on dead?
Yeah, I can still turn on dead.
Yeah, he got that back from after the bathhouse,
Oh, that's right.
bathhouse situation. All right.
I can actually do that twice now.
40. Oh, nice. That's
yeah, so
40.
Holy shit, that's a lot of
40.
bad juju coming our way.
And you get the sense that there is more waiting in the wings.
Oh, good.
Yeah. There's like it's like this whole city street is watching you and really considers you its meal. You also realize that somewhere up ahead, there is a sleeping bear that ostensibly is about to encounter some similar stuff. 40, that's 25, but that's fine.
oh, good.
Okay. There. Okay. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them get to make attacks. All right. So these 3 are going to attack Lysanderoth. They get
Cool.
to do 1 claw. 1 claw. They don't have advantage. I
That's
rolled
a miss.
bad. Let's try another claw. I rolled the same thing.
That's another miss.
Look at that. 3 6s.
That's another
That's not
miss.
good. That's a bad sign. Remember.
Remember.
All right. So those 3 are done. These 3 are
Yeah, I
going to
didn't roll
attack
it.
Arthur.
6. Come on, 6.
I mean, I've been rolling pretty good to hit you all campaign. So let's
That
see if
is
that track holds.
That is very true.
15?
That'll miss.
Okay.
That'll miss.
12? Oh, this one has a flanking bonus. I didn't notice that. Ah, that's okay.
He's still gonna
Flanking.
miss.
Ha-ha!
That'll hit.
The one that had the flanking bonus didn't need it. Take 13 points of necrotic damage and make me a Constitution saving throw.
I'd prefer not to.
The DC 12.
I'm fine.
You got it.
He rolled a
So,
12.
But I did take
You-
13 necrotic damage. That is not great.
Doesn't feel great. And then these 3 are
Hang on. I'm
attack-
gonna intercept it. I'm gonna intercept it.
Okay, and what do you do with your intercept?
You have like
I
5 hit points left, don't you?
That's true.
no. I'm not taking any damage.
Oh,
He's going
okay.
to use the
Interception is
ability.
my thing where I can
Okay.
roll a d10
Okay,
and
so
that plus 5.
you potentially could reduce the whole thing if you roll an 8 or higher. You'll block all the damage just
No, just
mystically.
one.
All right, still good. You reduce it by 11.
11.
So instead of taking 13
Nice.
damage, you take 2 necrotic
Awesome.
damage. And then the remaining 3 will attack Audax. 1. 16 hit?
Nope.
All right, that's a miss. How about a 19?
That is a tie.
Okay, that hits.
Nope.
Oh, it would have hit, but then it didn't.
Nice.
And then the last one, 23.
23 will hit.
All right, take 8 necrotic damage and make me a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. Got it. Good enough.
Audax, how many hit points you have?
11
What was that DC for?
After the 8 or
after the 8.
okay?
The D6 is if I roll my max for my Bardic Inspiration, roll a minimum or maximum result for the bardic inspiration die, the creature is rattled. So, which isn't a lot, but it's something. So just wanted
Yeah.
to check.
It is definitely something. All right. So now we're just gonna highlight all the people. How do I unhighlight certain people? Not bad.
This is a lot of shadows.
Roll all. But not working. Okay, let's try this. End this combat. Select all these people. Create encounter. Begin combat. There we go. All right, so this is what we'll do. Roll 1. They'll just all go on the same initiative. That'll be easy enough. We won't worry about you. We'll roll you. Roll Arthur. We're not going to roll you. Roll you. Okay.
I don't suppose Lysanderoth has the striding swings maneuver. Damn.
No.
Okay.
Is that one that lets you like cleave through people or what?
Yeah, it lets you move through. You get to move 15 feet through enemy spaces while making attacks. It's pretty good, but I was like, this would
really
be
good.
perfect for this very specific instance. Get fucked, Shadow Demon.
Yeah, no kidding. Remove Tozer. Remove. Oh my goodness. It's annoying.
I have a question. What happened to my exertion pool when we leveled up?
Your exertion pool is the same as where it was.
Okay.
It didn't increase this level. It won't increase again for another
Okay. Yeah.
3 levels.
But like, we didn't short rest or do anything where I would be able to.
No, you hopped into the portal. So far you're sitting at the same exertion you were sitting at.
Okay.
And nobody wanted to hang around in the corpse-ridden blood demon room.
Understandable. All right. So that makes it Arthur's turn. You are surrounded by shades.
I am, and there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about that at all, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give guidance to Lysanderoth. Oh wait, hold on. No. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and pull Audax onto Lysanderoth. That's what I'm going to do. Sorry.
All right. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Sure. All right. Let's see. Hey.
Yeah. You reach down. You kind of. It's almost like you finish the movement that Audax was trying to do it to start, just with the roles a little bit reversed. And so you pull him up, and now he's between you and Lysanderoth.
Cool. And I'll use my bonus action to use my shield defensively.
Okay.
And I'm going to be like, Lysanderoth, get us the hell out of here! And that's me.
Okay. And that makes it Lysanderoth's turn. You have both of the people mounted on top of you.
Okay. Oh, I'm so stressed. So, I have a crazy idea.
Okay. What's your crazy idea?
I picked up a soldiering knack that I was going, this is never going to come in handy. And it actually just might.
Okay,
I picked up Extreme Leap.
Okay.
Ah, fuck, never mind.
What's the matter?
You
need a running start.
Yeah, I need to take a dash action and make a long jump. But then my jump distance is doubled.
How tall? What's the story about the half dome, Bob?
That's what I was thinking. Like, is there a world where I could leap over that dome?
Yeah, there's a world where you could leap over that dome. It's only about 10 feet high.
Okay. What's my high jump in D&D?
Let's look up
It's like
jumping,
my strength
athletics.
modifier plus something.
Let's look.
So my strength modifier is 4.
Jump. No, not the spell jump. Time and movement. Here we go. Special movement, climbing, jumping. The distance a creature can jump is determined by the method attempted and their strength score. So
3
what's your
plus his
strength?
strength modifier.
Okay, so if it's 10 feet,
And you have
then
to move, and
I
you
would
have to
have
move
a
10
jump.
feet before you jump, also.
Oh, a high jump is a bit more complex. To make a
Yeah.
running high jump, you have to have 10 feet of movement. So I'll give you this. Because these shadows are amorphous, you can move through them. They will get attacks of opportunity, but you can move through them.
Oh, great.
So don't feel like you have to factor that in.
In that case, I'm going to do something. Bobby,
Yeah?
I'm really glad you said that.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to... That's a lot of opportunity attack. Okay, I'm really glad I picked up this maneuver this turn, covering fire. So
Okay.
what I'm going to do is covering fire. Choose a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus that you can see within your weapon's normal range.
Okay.
Until the start of your next turn, a chosen creature's movement does not provoke opportunity attacks from creatures you can see as you pelt an area with nearby missiles. Okay, so I'm going to do covering fire. All of us do not take opportunity attacks, and the reason is I pull out my crossbow. So if I run, let's see, if I was to run in a circle going, because they're on my back, right? So if I
Mhm.
went 1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that would be literally all of them getting opportunity attacks against us, right?
It would be normally, yeah.
Normally. So for each opponent, for each opportunity attack a chosen creature would have otherwise provoked, I can expend 1 piece of ammunition or thrown weapon.
Okay.
So does that mean I can shoot all those guys?
You know, it doesn't mean you get an attack. It just means that you're shooting at them. It's covering fire. It's suppressing
Yeah.
fire.
You don't get damage from it. You get like so you would mark down 8 bolts if you wanted to do it in that orientation.
Oh, okay. So it's not good to hit as many people as possible.
No.
No,
No.
not in this.
Now
case,
I
'cause
understand.
It's just gonna.
Okay.
That's why the covering fire. You're like, you don't get an attack. You don't get an attack. You don't get an attack. That kind of thing.
Great, then we're not going to do that. Then I'm just
Okay.
going to hit... I'm just going to do that, so only those 3 guys.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go this way. I'm going to have Arthur make an attack against this guy right in front of us.
Okay. Use
On
your
my
martial
turn.
ability. Okay.
Actually, no. It's going to be on this guy. Sorry.
Okay, well, either way.
All right. That still hits, and that guy dies.
Great. I will expend, let's see, so what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can go forward 2 more squares, so we are there. I have to expend 4 pieces of ammunition, but we are out of there, and then that is my... oh, fuck. I should have definitely dashed. But too late now. All right.
But that's where you are. There we
Your
go.
covering thing was an action, right?
My covering fire thing was... Oh, you're right, it was an action. So you actually wouldn't have been able to make that attack anyways.
Okay.
Okay.
So just kidding. This thing is still alive. That's what we like to hear.
I mean, not all of us, but
And that makes it Audax's turn.
does
All
Alex
right.
know Fireball?
Sure don't.
Hmm.
This would be a great time for a fireball.
It really would be a fantastic time for a fireball.
You know who does know Fireball? Lady Sorsha.
Probably not such a good time for her to fireball.
Not
I
really.
mean, arguably, it would get rid of
Fireball.
at least one of our problems.
Poor Tozer.
Alright, we are currently measuring distance from Lysanderoth Square, correct?
Yes. Measure
Okay.
distance from Lysanderoth Square. 30 feet is not so sexy when you're trying to turn people right now.
No, whole lot less exciting at this exact moment in time, so we probably will not go with that plan. So are we actually seeing Twila curled up over there, or should that be farther out?
Yeah, that's further out. That's not supposed to be visible there. Hold on. There we fixed.
Okay, let's see. Alright, we have a minute to work with here and not a great time for turn. So I think instead we are going to work on patching everyone up a little bit. We are going to mass healing word.
Okay. Everyone gets 7 HP.
Oh, that's incredible.
Hold on.
Won't say no
Oh
to
yeah,
that.
no, you rolled a 2. Got it. Yeah, 7 HP. Not too shabby.
You can also some HP out of Toodles. Bracer. Suck up his.
That is true.
Energy.
You can drain HP from your party members.
Sorsha's
Alright,
got some
so that's a
despair too.
bonus
Sorsha's pretty-
action.
Yeah. Yep.
And full action, I think we will Sacred Flame this shadow right next to us.
All right. You Sacred Flame that shadow. It makes, what is this? A Dex saving throw. Dex. Wow.
On the money.
You'll love to see it.
I think Onyx has had the worst luck with offensive spells this campaign. Just, it's been rough.
Just a moment to be outraged about the disparity between saving throw ties and attack roll ties here. Yeah,
Yep.
it's outrageous.
Your outrage is noted.
And I'm sure not using my movement for anything right now, so that's me.
All right. That makes it the shadows' turn. The shadows. Yeah. So these ones all kind of move up on you. Mm-hmm. 40 feet. That's 30 feet. That's 30 feet.
It's
40. That was 45. Dang. Back you go.
Thank God.
There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, this just becomes like a wall of darkness as these shadows come out, hungering for your life force. And you find yourself virtually surrounded. 40 feet? Nope, that's the diagonal 40 feet. That's a trick. That's where it is. There. Okay. And everyone make a perception check.
Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. Audax, you notice you kind of like you turn your head as you're like rebounding from like the cursing of the sacred flame not taking, and you catch sight of a deeper darkness in this hut up to the north here, this rundown hovel building. And so you can see there was there was a hidden hey, back you go. You can see here there's a creature that was trying to maintain some stealth from you.
And Bodax is going to point that out as best he can under the circumstances, and I think that's their leader.
And let's see. So what is that? Where does that leave us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 attacks. Let's make it fair. 3 on Audax, 4 on Arthur, 3, 3, 4, 4. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Claws for Audax. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay, 2 of those miss.
I
the
can't.
And
last one though.
Yeah, I can't help with that
40.
one.
Crit, I think we are going to use a reaction to Force of Will,
Okay.
which apparently is not coded to actually make its roll. So give me a second.
Oh dear. The Shadow's like, wait a second, this is a spider, and takes his sandal off. Smacks Audax.
Shadow spider. Yeah, or shadow sandal. All
All
right.
right,
So
so
you
reduced
take...
by 15.
All right. And then I think Sorsha probably absorbs knowing.
Oh, I can do something. I can do something.
Okay. What thing are you going to do?
So
So
what does Audax's thing do?
It
He
reduced it by 10. No, excuse me. It reduced it by 15. So now it's at 17 points of damage.
Okay, I can do my my reaction again.
Okay. Why is that doing plus 16? I'm gonna check a thing. That doesn't look right.
Okay, 1d10 plus 5. No. Okay, so 8. So it's still 9 damage you'd be taking.
Okay. So do you have room for 9 damage?
Yeah, that's fine. Still got 9 to spare. Okay, 8 to
Alright.
spare.
8 to spare. There you go. All right. And then 4 on Arthur. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it saying Sorsha? I didn't. Oh, that's right, because I have Sorsha selected. Sorsha claws you for a wow, I roll so good attacking, Steve. It's wild. So a 22 and a 23 will both hit, right? I can't hear you anymore, Steve.
Because I'm muted.
Yeah.
That second one, I'm gonna do cunning words.
Okay, so it might miss.
It doesn't. Damn it.
Get wrecked.
Get
All right.
wrecked.
Is that your reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his reaction. You take 25 points of necrotic damage.
Whew. Am I resistant to necrotic? No, I am not. How much? 25?
25. 14 from one, 11 from the other.
Oof.
I can't use my reaction. I can't help you.
That's all right.
Nope, sure
I
can't.
could take 25.
All right, and then that makes it 4 on Lysanderoth. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. And 4. Yeah, those are some rolls.
All right, 2 of those are gonna hit.
All right, so 2 of those hit. 1 for 10 and 1 for 6.
Ugh, I'm down.
By how
Sorsha
much?
takes. Yeah, Sorsha absorb. You feel through the bond. She takes that. All right.
Okay, all of it?
Yeah.
No, that's not allowed.
She could take it.
Hang on. How much did I take?
You took 16.
I'm still up.
Are you at 1?
No, I'm higher than 1.
Oh.
I forgot
okay.
that I got healed.
Oh yeah. So there you go. Are you at 2?
No.
There we go. You're at 3. I see. Okay. All right. So that's them. This thing goes. It.
I thought that thing already went.
God damn it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That thing did already go. I did those out of order. That's supposed to go after them. But anyway, yeah, it's slinking. All right, that makes it the top of the initiative. Okay, so pause. There's a sleeping bear. She's really, really done up. You get the feeling that people who are connected to you are dying. A glimmer of Twila is present. You get the sense that you could try to take control of what's happening here, but you're going to have to make a saving throw.
Of course. Let's do it.
Okay. Then I'm going to need you to make me. Hold on. Where did it go? Okay. There we go. All right. Make a wisdom saving throw. If you've got inspiration, this might not be a bad time for that.
I do have inspiration.
All right.
And I feel inspired to save my friends.
Okay.
I'm going to use it.
So make a wisdom save.
With advantage.
With advantage. Correct. Yep, that'll do it.
All right.
So you have control over your actions for the next hour.
Yes! As a bear.
As a bear, hold on. So we'll put you into the initial.
How far am I?
Let's you'll get there at the end of this turn.
Do I get new abilities? Do I have a Werebear spreadsheet? Character sheet?
You do. Give
I
me
like the
one
idea of a
sec.
werebear spreadsheet. Just had a picture of a bear at a desk with like a tie on.
Werebear. I excel at spreadsheets.
Alright, give me
Okay.
1 second here.
Token. There
After
we
this
go.
phone call, if you'd like to
Friendly.
hang out for a second, there's a short survey asking how I'm doing. Really appreciate it if you filled it out.
All right. Always for owner. Why is this not showing up? Update token. Configure ownership. I'll figure this out in a minute. You're not there right now anyway. You'll get there right after the shadows go again. Arthur.
Okay,
It is
so
your
this is
turn.
Arthur's Hail Mary play for this. Negative energy flood. I unleash a flood of negative energy. Hostile creatures within 30 feet of me make a con save. On a failed save, they take damage and are pushed back 5 feet.
Okay.
Whoa.
This might be this is my Hail Mary play. This might be what gets us out of here.
And
you know?
and you said they take necrotic damage and are pushed back 5 feet.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the necrotic damage. I know that
You just want the pushback.
I just want the pushback. I know that they're
Respect.
probably resistant or immune to the necrotic.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Within 30 feet. I mean, that's a whole lot of fucking saving throws. Hold
That's
on.
a whole lot of saving throws.
We'll just start closest to you and work outward. That's within 30 feet. We'll just go. That's pretty much all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 16, 19, 24, 27. Those 3 are 2. So that's 30. I could do this. /R 30D 20. Boom. Got him.
Oh my god.
All right. Got 340. This guy will just start at Cardinal North. Fails. How many feet are they knocked back?
5 feet.
Okay. This guy gets pushed back 5 feet. This guy. Oh, this is going to be fun. How am I going to keep track of this? Hold on.
You
This is
put a
how I'm
marker
gonna
on
do it.
him.
I'm going to put a marker on him. This
Well,
one
you figured
did-
that out. I'm
this
going to go
one
get a
did-
drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Sounds good. This one gets pushed back 5 feet. We're just going to call it that. Boom. That guy fails. That guy fails. So these two get pushed back. Okay, that guy fails. Back. That guy makes it, fails. Makes it, fails. That's the one I just moved. It's this one now. That one. Fails. That's a lot of damn fails. Fail. Wow. I rolled a lot of things below They don't have any bonus to con, so it's a flat roll. Fail. Fail. That one makes it. Nice. Fail. Fail. Makes it. Okay. That guy crit. That guy makes it. That guy fails. And then that guy.
Hey, Bob, wherever possible, when I push them, I like to push them out of the path, by the way.
Yes, I believe I moved all of them who were moved out of the path,
Okay, great.
All right.
And it hits the
Yeah,
Shadow Demon,
that's-
too, in case it matters.
It does hit the Shadow Demon too. Let me just roll one more d20.
Well, fuck that guy,
He
too.
makes it. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
So you release this flood of negative energy,
Hell yeah.
and yeah, and they get pushed back.
All right. Bonus action to have a defensive shield action. I say,
Okay.
go, 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 go. That's me.
All right. That makes it Lysanderoth's turn.
Okay. I'm going to.
Oh, I have to fix one thing. These should be there, 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 there. You can keep doing it. What are you going to do? There we go. And these
I'm
should be-
just checking something out.
There we go. All set.
Okay. I'm going to run
Quick
here.
question. I think this is a no, but did Lysanderoth ever tell us about the training he did while he was away from the group?
I don't think he did. He has neglected to mention his training. You haven't had a big sit down chat time with Lysanderoth since he got back. It's been kind of. I mean, you had opportunities to do it a little bit in the board game relax room, but y'all were
Didn't come up.
busy hookahing and doing other stuff.
It's time well spent.
Should have had a chat over at the hookah.
Misty Step only takes me, right?
I believe so. Yes, I think that's what we landed on the last time you tried to Misty Step while Sorsha was riding you.
Okay.
But yes, you could ditch your buddies. That is an option.
No. That's okay. Okay. I think I probably just have to dash. Is this where the werebear is?
Not yet. No, she's off screen. You can see the werebear running back, making pretty good time.
Okay. I want to check. Footing. Yeah, that doesn't really help me either. Okay. I am just going to try and plow through as few of these guys as possible, which I think is 2.
Yeah, I think you'll take 2 opportunity attacks no matter how you swing it.
Yeah.
But
5.
I don't think you have that much to worry about. It's not like
15,
I'll crit
20,
twice.
25, 30,
1.
35, 40. Fuck.
21, not bad. It's almost a 19 again.
Were these both against me?
Yes, they were. Oh, Steve's saying something, but he's muted.
Sorry, just talking in the background, so I'm keeping myself
Yeah,
muted.
all
What's your
good.
AC, Lysanderoth?
It is 19. No, 18.
All right, I'm gonna try it. What the hell?
All right, 50-50 shot.
50-50 shot. I'm running out of bardic inspiration, but
4,
that
5, or 6. Let's see.
and that guy is
Ooh.
rattled.
And that guy is rattled. All right, hold on.
Ask me what
Let make
rattled
a
is.
note.
What's
I know what
rattled?
I
is.
don't have any fucking clue.
That's okay. I do, and although this thing should be immune to being rattled, it is not.
Ah.
So, there you go. Rattled. Got it.
Conditions. Rattled.
Okay.
It's really bad.
A creature
So
cannot benefit
that-
from expertise die. A creature is immune to being stunned. It cannot take reactions. That's the big one.
Exactly.
So that's -6 from his attack.
Yeah, so he misses you.
Incredible. All right, and I'm gonna dash, so I'm gonna run 40 more feet.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you run into you basically end up colliding with the werebear. It looks
Great.
for a moment it looks very scary, but you actually get through the bracer. You can like read Twila. Like Twila is running the show right now.
She
Ugh.
is.
I'm gonna trust it.
All right. So you two basically you're running that way, she's running this way, and you hear from inside your head, Austin.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I need to do a thing. So I gotta reorient this just slightly because they're chasing you. You're running this way. You guys are all effectively off the map. All right.
I'm gonna do a bonus action in a second.
Okay.
Would that be helpful to do now, or do you want to?
Yeah, you can do your bonus action now. It's still your turn.
Okay, I'm going to do a rallying surge
Okay.
for Audax or Arthur. Audax is lower, so I'm going to
That's right call.
I'm gonna yell. We're not out of the thick of this one yet, fellas. Keep your heads up, and just give 13 points of healing to Audax.
Very nice, thank you.
Okay. Take 13 HP. As a werebear Twilight, you can't cast spells. Just an important thing to note, nor can you currently speak in the traditional sense, but you can communicate through the bracers.
Well, that's just as good.
So I'll say you guys are about 30. You're about 30 feet east of the edge of the map here. I didn't make a second map for this because I didn't think it was going to be necessary, but here we are. Yeah.
Can you just move all the things back 6 squares?
I mean, I guess I could. Let's see. Can I move everything except for my circle? Hold on.
Fine.
Select drawings. Boop. There you go. Happy birthday.
Nice.
Okay. So that's about where you are. Lysandrath, in your head, after you do, you're like, we're not out of the thick of it yet. You hear, you're damn right you're not. Now turn around and get back in there.
All right.
I don't want to have to do this for you.
Lysanderoth hears that, or
Lysandrath hears that. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How tall are these buildings?
20, 25 feet.
Cool.
And do the rest of us kind of hear that through Lysanderoth and the bracers, or is it just him?
No, only Lysanderoth hears the voice of his ancestor through the halberd, telling him it's time to turn around and do the damn thing. But you do sense, I mean, I don't know, is Lysanderoth going to do that?
I can't right now. I'm out of movement and I have no bonus action.
Fair enough. That makes it Audax's turn.
All right. We are going to bonus action Shield of Faith on Lysanderoth.
Okay. What level are you casting that at? 1?
I mean, yeah, I don't have a level 4 slot.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Not till next
So
level.
1 will do it. And let's see. Yeah, I think I want to keep one of those on reserve. So we will also just a level 1 Cure Wounds on Lysanderoth.
Okay.
Oh man.
You get a level 1 Cure Wounds.
And that's me.
All right. that makes it. And the shadows already went. You should be visible. All right. So Grace, you should be able to control if you click on the Where Twila or the WTF Twila. You if you double click there, you should be able to pull up that character sheet. Is that working?
No.
Okay, hold on. Delete. I will just add you back in, and we'll see. How about now?
Yes.
Okay, good deal.
Okay.
So those are the options that you've got right now. So you've got claws, bites. You don't have any rapier or hand axe or great axe or anything like that. You've got claws and bites at the moment. And your base movement speed is 40 currently. But yeah, you sense your friends through the bond, and yeah, can tell that there's some trouble happening.
Nice. Okay. 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 So are you drawing my attention to this so I can plan my turn, or is it my turn because I'm not in the initiative
It is
track?
your turn. Oh,
Okay.
that removed you when I fixed the
Okay.
here.
Okay then.
Now you're in it again, and apparently that's fine. Whatever. It's your turn anyway, so that works.
Well, I will send my powerful bear messages through the bracers. Don't worry. I've got this. What is the bear's speed?
40 feet.
Wow, perfect.
Ah, there you go. You can make a bite or a claw attack. "12 will hit. You do 6 points of slashing damage, and it is still up.
Is it grappled?
It is so stupid. They should be immune to that, but they're not. So I guess it might be. Let's find out. Is it grappled? No, because I roll amazing.
Oh,
You
So-
can't
Slippery
grapple a
little beast.
shadow.
You can't grapple a shadow, says Bobby's roll, but not the rules in A5e. But you can do another claw attack or a bite. Your call.
heck yeah.
That will also hit, and it is dead. First shadow dies. Very nice. All right. As your move, action, no bonus. Yeah. So that makes it Arthur's turn. You are on Lysanderoth's back, and you're getting the sense that he might be turning around.
Bloody hell. All right. And Twila just ran back in there.
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting the sense that he might be turning around? I don't know if Lysanderoth ever said that.
Oh, I thought he did.
He said that he couldn't right now because it wasn't his. He didn't have anything left with his initiative.
Yeah, it's his turn. It's his turn next.
Well,
All right.
regardless.
Audax, Lysanderoth, and I are all blessed.
Okay. You are all blessed. You may add a D4 to attack
Amazing.
rolls.
And saving throws. And I am going to cast Shield of Faith Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not casting Shield of Faith. I forgot that that's also concentration. I don't play spellcasters very often, so never mind. Not doing that. But
Well,
I will.
when you cast Bless,
Uh-huh.
Would you like to have Shield of Faith also cast?
On everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, I would.
Okay, so yeah, your brand flares up, and as you cast Bless, Shield of Faith effects go off at the same time.
Wonderful.
Hold on. So I have +4 to my armor class.
You have +2 to your armor class and plus a D4 to all of your attacks and saves.
But I have but Audax is also casting Shield of Faith on me.
Oh, I don't think they stack.
They do not.
I don't see anything in the spell description that says they don't stack.
Magical effects don't stack.
Yeah, they don't let you double up like that.
I'm also going to use my last Bardic Inspiration for the day to start an overbearing rhythm. And then I am going to... Oh, I can't do that. I used Bless. All right. That is Arthur. We're learning more about his brand. Still doesn't know all the whys and wherefores, but...
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yes, we're all blessed. We all have Shield of Faith. He's going to
Twila.
use his bonus action to defensive action his shield. That's him.
Okay. That makes it Lysanderoth's turn. And actually Lysanderoth and then Audax. Okay, that's perfect. So yeah, Lysanderoth, you hear in your head. Time to show what you've learned, child. Can you do
Shut
it?
the fuck up. I'm gonna move 10 feet over here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus action Misty Step on top of the roof.
Okay, before you do that, I want to so the glint that you get from your grandfather or from your great grandfather, however many greats we said they were, your great ancestor, is that
Yeah.
let me see if I can get this to hold on. Let's see.
Thank you.
Did that go to you or no? It did not. How do I... We're crying out loud. This is when I need Casey here to do a thing. Okay, did that show up? Austin?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, cool. So this is the glint that you get. You have the option to do this if you would like. You will take a level of fatigue for doing so. Technically, you have 2 of them mounting on you anyway, so that makes this kind of easy and
Okay.
you think this is the thing that you were doing kind of low grade practice mode on before you stabbed Arthur.
And is it double your 2 times your speed?
Yeah.
Oh man, I had another cool thing I was gonna do, but okay, let's see.
I mean, you could do your other cool thing too. You can pocket this one.
So it says as part of this move.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not action or bonus action, that's just movement.
It's technically it's an action because it may make a charge attack. but you move. So you could move and then use this action, which will be a charge attack. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you could move first.
Okay. Got you. It's a charged attack that uses my movement. Okay.
Yes.
I understand. All right. I say, well, boys, looks like we're turning back. And then we go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay. So, and if you guys are staying on, you have the option to duck and roll if you don't want to be a part of this.
We're ride or die bitches.
Ride or die bitches. Audax too.
I didn't
Yep.
spend
Okay.
2 spell slots so that to not ride and die. Okay.
All right. Fair
Let's
enough.
fucking go.
So I'm gonna say that we head here.
Okay.
You guys can all make but it's my action. Is it
So
using
it's-
their reaction at
It's
all?
using their reactions. Both it'll use
Okay.
and technically you can include Twila in this because she has control over herself and she's within 30 feet of you.
Great, Twila. So all of us can currently use our reaction to make attacks up to our proficiency bonus, which
I
is
believe is
3.
3.
yeah.
I'm gonna go last. If
So
that's
you,
okay.
Well, so you go your thing. Where is your charge beginning and ending? 'Cause that's
Well,
an
can I
important part of it,
charge?
too.
Oh, I can charge through them, can't I?
You can charge through them. They're amorphous. Yes.
Okay, so that's 40. So this is 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. We're going
so-
straight up to this bitch.
Okay. 70. And that is 70 your max movement?
No, 80 is my max movement.
Oh, okay. But if you're at
'Cause-
70 there, so are you going all the way through or are you stopping at this guy?
I'm going to. What a wonderful question. All right, guys, I'm gonna do something that might render me useless. No, I'm not. That would be dumb. I'm going to. Go here. That's where I'm gonna end.
Okay. So the others will end here and here.
Yeah.
And here. Okay. So you make first, Austin, make
I also rage.
Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, you rage as you start this. So
Yeah.
yeah, so you see Lysander out. So the rage, I don't know what it feels like to be on the back of a raging centaur, but you feel like the tension and musculature underneath you kind of like, yeah, bumpy. That's a good description of it.
Actually, screw it. I'll go all the way through. I'll spend all my 80. I'm going there. Sorry, I'm thinking too many things. I rage, I run through, we make our attacks.
Okay. So first, make 6 halberd attacks, Austin.
Oh, 6.
Yeah, each person that you move through, you get an attack on. Yours isn't. There's a different rule there for you.
Okay, hells yeah. And all of these are with bless.
Yes, all of them are with bless because why wouldn't they be?
Okay, so 1,
Okay.
2,
Okay.
3,
Okay. That one might actually survive. Hold on.
4.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't survive. That's radiant damage. Crit. So that one just winks out of existence. Yeah, invisible and dead. That's perfect. 5. You got 2 more.
5. Ha.
It's got to happen sometimes, but at least it wasn't on the last guy. So that one you whiff entirely, and then 1 more.
This last one, I'm gonna use my inspiration on,
Okay.
and I'm going to use my barbarian thing.
What is your barbarian thing?
It's my spirit guardians. If I hit this guy,
Oh, okay, got it. He just gets a disadvantage to not attack you. Is that right?
yeah, it's a
Okay.
17 hit.
It does.
Cool.
And 8. It's slashing / radiant, so he takes 16. Very
Oh, and I didn't even
nice.
add the bless on that one.
Oh yeah, that would have hit. Would have hit anyway. All right, so this guy's alive. This guy's alive. So Audax and Arthur, you can make up to your proficiency bonus in attacks on these guys. The damage will be radiant instead of its normal type.
And
Lysanderoth
Twila,
points-
right?
And Twila, that's true. As Lysanderoth points his halberd and charges through this, and you see the glint of the blade starts to glow with luminescence, and then the light sort of spreads over and washes over the rest of you as you rush headlong through this wave of shadows. So yeah, choose who you want to attack. You guys can attack anyone that's off this like 5-foot line, basically, north or south. Twila, you can hit anyone in those 2 lines.
Can I attack the demon 3 times?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Go ahead with your first one. That'll hit first. Hold on. That's 15. So that will kill it.
Cool. All right, then I'll just take. There's 2 more next to me, so I'll attack them.
Okay. That'll hit. That guy dies.
There you go.
And that one also dies.
Cool.
All right.
All right, and we're at 3 proficiency right now.
We are.
You are at 3 proficiency right now. Yes, so you can make 3 attacks.
All right. So with bless, these should all be +7 total to hit.
Okay. That'll hit. Let's see. Oh, +7 total to hit. 15, 12, and 12. Those will all hit.
All right.
Okay, so we can hit
Er,
any of the.
No, sorry, I don't get the D20 for punch damage.
No, you do not. Yes, you can hit any of the ones in the bottom row, Grace.
I didn't realize you were a level
All
20
right.
monk. That's fucking fire.
Right?
Okay, I think that's a D4 since I don't currently have arcane muscles up. Unless radiant thing changes the damage number as well for unarmed attacks.
It does not change the damage number. Do you not normally get your strength modifier to unarmed strikes? I feel like you do.
Well, yeah, I mean the plus
Oh, okay.
the modifier. Just
Oh yeah. So D4 plus strength modifier. So what's your strength mod?
4,
4. So 7.
776.
776. Their HP is 12. So which 3 did you want to kill? This top row?
I honestly it probably would have been the first 3 we passed by, so the
All right.
bottom row
Dead.
here.
Dead and dead.
Nice.
All right. Twila, go ahead and make 3 claw attacks. Or bite attacks, I guess. One can be a bite attack.
This is our time, guys.
Man.
This is do we all want to be werebears?
She
Why
can't
wouldn't
transmit it
we?
right now.
She
I
can't?
can.
She cannot.
What?
In A5e, in order to be a transmitter of the were lycanthropy, you have to first pick up 3 feats.
Oh, come on now.
3 feats.
That defeats the
That's
entire purpose.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that one's dead.
So wait,
All right.
Grace, did you know about this?
No.
Nope.
Insane.
She barely had time to get used to it.
All right. And one more. That'll do it. That one dies as well. They don't have a lot of HP. They are dangerous. All right. And that makes it Audax's turn. Yeah, so you just cleave through this like wave of light as you dash into all of these shadows, obliterates more than half of them, it looks like, or just about half of them, if not more than half of them. Yeah. Let's see. And that makes it Audax's turn, and he is conveniently located in the very middle of all of the shades.
Yeah, it's a great spot here. So we're gonna go ahead and turn undead, and any of them who fail this, we are going to use the command option on.
Okay.
Hells yeah.
All right. Let's see. Turn undead. Roll wisdom save.
Wisdom
1, 2,
16.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus another 8. So 24.
Jesus.
Wait,
Christ.
you have command undead?
Yep.
Oh my god, that's so good.
All right. Let's see how I did.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right. What's the DC?
You
16.
rolled 254,
1, 2, 3,
dude.
4, 5, 6. 6 of these 24 shadows, and I guess I can do them in this order. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one's still mine. I'm gonna move the ones that are mine up because it'll make it easier. 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. This one's still mine. These 3 are still mine. Got it. And that one is still mine. Okay. Yeah, so you sense each undead that you can see. Okay. Yep. Okay, and so you have the command option. Turning command undead.
There you
All
go.
right. Yes. So 18 of these shadows turn to you and stand like they kind of get lockstep, and they're just looking, waiting for your
Yep. And
directions.
they are ordered to tear the other 6 apart.
Okay.
Yes!
All right. Yeah. And that is their turn. So basically what happens is
Well, before we wrap my turn, we're also going to bonus action mass healing word the party again.
okay. The party gets 7 HP each.
Hey, I'll take it.
Ain't nothing to sneeze at.
No, certainly not.
That's action
Effective-
economy, that is.
That's right. Effectively what happens is the shadows that you control swarm these other shadows. But it's clear that they're not doing any damage to them. Okay, not you, Tozer. Get back in.
Since I'm in control, can I share HP through the bracers like normal?
Yes, you can.
Okay, because I have some HP to spare.
You have a little bit to spare. That's true. I thought it was funny. You're like, I have the lowest HP in the party. I'm like, oh, little do you know.
Yeah, until I'm a werebear. Then I'm all right.
All right. Yeah. So basically, the shadows are off of you for the turn because 18 of them just started swarming these other ones.
How long does this last?
About a minute.
Everything in D&D lasts 60 seconds.
About a minute. That's true. All right. And that's the shadow's turn, so it's Twila's turn. Yeah, you have some HP if you can share if you want.
I want to push some HP to heal everybody.
Okay. Pick someone and pick a number.
Okay, do I just have to guess at numbers and
No,
see
you
what
you
I
have
feel
you have a relative sense through the bracer of how much health
Okay.
they've got.
Okay,
So you could
Well,
say like
let's give
Lysanderoth is down 57.
let's give 57 to Lysanderoth.
Holy shit.
Okay. So let's mark 57 off of you, which puts you at 7 from that is 28 minus 50 is there. There you go.
Okay.
So yeah, you feel vitality just surge through the bracer, and that's
No,
your
she's
action.
infecting me.
No, we already established we need 3 feats for that.
That's right. You have 3 feats for that. Shouldn't, but you do. All right. Let's see.
So 1 person per turn, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Where is Lysanderoth's brand? Oh, and also is Lysanderoth left-handed or right-handed? Toodles is right-handed. I learned that last game.
Right-handed.
Arthur's a lefty, right? Didn't we
Correct.
Yeah.
determine?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lysander
Why
is
do-
right-handed.
Okay. Just checking for checking's sake.
Mm-hmm.
I think my brand appears where all brandings appear on horses.
Mm-hmm.
On my right
Haunch.
oh, what is that? Yeah, my right haunch. Thank you.
Your right haunch. Okay. Got it. That'll help me. Thanks. Yeah, your right haunch is branded. Perfect. All right. And go. Oh, what happened? Go back.
Oh, Grace, don't do that. No.
Yep.
I didn't
she's-
get a
she
nap
started it.
today. I can't help it.
Nothing happened. You didn't see anything.
Yeah. So Twila did her thing. You've got a bonus action. I guess you don't really have any bonus action things that you can do right now. So is that your turn?
Ooh, I should bonus action bite some things, but I can't. So
There's no
I'm
bonus
done.
action bite, so it's Arthur's
I
turn.
know.
All right.
I'm gonna move closer though. I do
Okay.
get movement.
You do get movement. You move closer.
There's no way to differentiate good shades from bad shades, right? So
Not at all. I mean, the ones that are a little bit stiffer looking, but there's like just like a swarm. It's just a school of shade on shade action right now. This is like Shade Hub for all intents and purposes.
all right, fair enough. I
You know what would
don't-
be great in this fight? Fucking carry, dude.
That's true. Radiant damage for days.
Yeah, Sorsha would be great in this fight, frankly.
True. Also true.
Yeah.
One fireball would have taken
Absolutely.
care of 99% of this combat. It would have been like bloop, and then
You
finito.
just tell Lindsay.
Or, petition Bobby to add Fireball to the cleric spell list.
Yeah, maze clerics now just get fireball for some reason. I don't know why.
That's wild. That's
Well,
great.
Minotaurs, Fireballs, it fits.
Yeah. Sure.
Hey, you should have just picked the best cleric domain of Light Cleric and Sun Priest, and then you would have been fine.
Oh my goodness.
I genuinely am not really sure what to do with Arthur at this point. He's going to take a defensive action because he's genuinely like, I don't know what's happening.
Mm-hmm. That is totally reasonable.
And
Yeah,
he's going to use
the
a
shadows
bonus.
Are all...
He's going to use his bonus action for defensive shield actions.
Yep. Increase that
And-
AC.
He's going to take a defensive action until things clear up.
Okay. Lysanderoth, it is your turn.
All right, Bobby. Listen, I just have what you sent me about this thing.
Yep.
I don't have how often I can do it,
Oh,
or
take a level of fatigue.
okay. So I can just do it as long as I can have fatigue.
You could try to do it again. Is that the plan?
Right, well. Nobody lives forever, boys.
Have you tried, though?
Charge! And
Okay.
let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Shit. Your charge doesn't have to be in a
40.
straight line.
I think your chart has to be in a straight line.
Oh, it
Yeah.
does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Charges
From where
typically
you
have
are,
to be.
you can charge like here, and you'd hit most of that group.
Oh, I was
But,
thinking if I could get the other two groups of them, but okay. If that is the case, I might not do that this turn.
Okay, sounds good.
I might do that next turn
We'll see.
so that I can 5, 10,
These are all gone. Yep, these are all gone.
15. Arthur, go ahead and make an attack.
Sure. I'm blessed.
I think Arthur can not kill these things now. Yep, it's dead.
Even if I hit them, if I don't kill them, they still have to make a saving throw.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
I don't even think it's possible for you to not kill them. Honestly. I guess if you rolled minimum damage on literally everything, it's possible. All right, so that guy dies.
Is that right? 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so we're here.
All right, you are there. Twila is still where she was, but you three are over here. And that's your turn?
Yep.
All right, Audex, you are up. You are in control of a great number of shades, one of whom was just killed by Lysanderoth, or by Arthur, I guess, technically. But, you know,
Watch
you
yourself.
only had them for a minute anyway, so no great loss.
Being insubstantial as they are,
Mm-hmm.
does this dog pile actually spread out as much as it currently is on the map, or does them dogpiling one mean they're all like bunched up in a single square on the ones they're trying to?
Mechanically,
I
because
like
of
it.
D&D, they're all in a 5-foot space of their own, but they are going into and out of each other's spaces like a little school of fish. I like the idea, but
I like it. I like the argument.
yeah. But there are, oh, I just realized this door should be open. You should see that there are in fact 4 here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 between those 2 points. I just noticed that door wasn't showing as open. Doesn't matter if you're a shadow, but it matters if you're not. So anyway.
Alright, well, this turn is not going to be nearly as cool as it could have been.
For shame.
Alright, can we tell via Bracer that Lysanderoth has a level of fatigue?
You know, I think you get just a general sense of, yeah, you get a general sense of tiredness. It's not like
Bareback.
mechanically, if you were spending a lot of time delving into Lysanderoth's status, you would probably be able to, but at present, no, I don't think you get that sense.
Okay.
Don't worry about me, boys. I'm fine.
That doesn't help.
Alright, then first thing we will probably bonus action spiritual weapon.
Okay. Oh,
And that will
amazing. It misses it by 1.
pop into being over here.
Okay. Popping into where? Over where?
Wait, is that within 60 feet? That might be too far.
60 feet. That's 70 feet. This is 60 feet. So that's
Right.
also 60 feet.
Alright, it pops into being right there then, and whiffs
Okay.
immediately,
All right.
as is traditional.
As is traditional.
Alright, and then full action, I guess we will just...
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. You can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. You are making the spell attack, Carl, and you are blessed.
Bless applies to spell attacks as well,
It
okay.
does. Yeah, it's an attack. So that will hit, and that does enough damage to kill it.
Oh shit, spiritual weapon did its job?
Only because of the bless.
Yeah,
Would have missed by 1.
but I mean, that makes sense, right? You forget to bless your spiritual weapon, and what are you even doing?
Exactly. Rookie time. All right, and then that's your bonus. What's your action?
Alright, can I tell which ones I don't command?
You can, yeah. The one that you just killed was one that you didn't command. There are only 5 of them left.
All right, then we will pick the next one and toss
Okay.
some Sacred Flame at it.
All right. It's going to make what kind of saving throw? It's
DC
going to make
16
a
Dexterity.
dex save. Here we go.
Jesus
Yeah, I'm
Christ.
gonna do it. I
As
roll
is tradition.
19s on all Sacred Flame saves.
So it goes.
So it goes. All right. I think that makes it the Shadow's turn. They're still mostly preoccupied. So we're back up to Twila.
Preoccupied? They can't kill each other?
They cannot kill each other. They only do necrotic damage, and they are immune to necrotic damage. Are you doing the same thing you did last turn, Twila?
Thinking about it. They're doing a good job of not killing anyone, so I will let's heal Arthur next.
All right, Arthur, how many HP are you down? You're down. He's down 43 HP.
You may have 43 of my HP.
Okay, there you go.
Who, me? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Oh, what? 43
yeah.
of my HP?
So you just feel bear vitality, Twila's bear vitality flow into you.
Yeah. Holy shit!
A raging torrent of fur and claw.
Arthur feels genuinely unsettled by this sudden euphoric sharing of life.
Yeah.
Come on, you smoke pipe weed. It's the same thing.
Is it? What kind of pipe weed are you smoking?
That is, I just realized the amount of HP you have left is exactly the amount of HP that Audax has gone, which is fucking priceless. Anyway, that'll be a funny thing for next turn. All right, Arthur, it is your turn.
Arthur's. Lysander, Arthur, you planning another charge of the Light Brigade? Yeah. All right. Then we're holding fast. We're
Okay.
defensive action, bonus action, defensive with shield.
Mhm.
Ride it out.
All right. Defense action bonus with shield. That makes it Lysander's turn. You're doing your charge move again.
I am, suckers.
All right. Go ahead and do it. Also add 2 levels of fatigue.
Oh, I take 2 fatigue this time.
Yeah. So you can
Yikes.
charge, you said 70, is it? So you can get to here.
I can charge 80 feet because it's
Oh,
double my
okay.
speed, which is 40.
Okay, so you can get to there, which will give you, well, you can't hit these 2 because they're inside, but the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you can hit no problem. So go ahead and make your 4 attacks off the bat.
Okay.
Let me just look up a thing about fatigue real
4
quick.
attacks, not 6 this time?
Yes, because 4 is the number of units that you ran through. Sorry,
Oh,
5 attacks because you got 2 this one.
gotcha.
All right.
Wow, this is crazy.
All right. Hold on a second. Where is the NPC PC?
Grace, are you coming with me?
I can?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, then
Sure.
we can make some more attacks.
Let's do it.
All right. So you get to charge along as well to the left.
How far?
Basically to right where you just had it. Yeah, next to them. That one will be dead in a second anyway, so don't worry about that. All right. So you make your
Okay,
four-
so 5?
Yes, sorry, 5 attacks, not 4. Go ahead and make your 5
Gotcha.
attacks to start for the middle line for
I'm-
the people that
I'm
you
still-
run directly through.
I'm still blessed, right?
You are still blessed. I should just... Yeah, that one... Oh, hold on. 5 damage. You rolled minimum damage. My hero.
Oh.
This guy is not dead.
All right.
That guy is dead.
Um,
You got how many more? 3 more?
Yeah.
All right. Suspect these all 3 are going to be dead. Yeah, that guy's dead. 1 more.
Oh, this was without the D4.
Still dead.
Still dead? Okay, great.
And then last one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, not dead. Ha! You love to see it.
Okay, that's me.
All right. And so that gives, yeah, so Audax and Arthur, you can make your attacks against the ones that you passed through.
We get 3 attacks each.
You get 3 attacks each. And Twila, too.
Arthur, you want to go first this time?
Arthur is you.
Oh, Audax, whatever. Whatever, man. I know what's up.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so those are again all plus 7, I believe, with plus up.
Yep, those all hit. The 1.
And those are all plus 4.
So it's 10, 10, and okay, so alive, barely, and dead. We'll just make this one the dead one because it'll make it easier for Twila.
Kill it.
So alive. Yeah, there we go. Arthur, you can make your attacks as well.
Sure. There's the first one.
Okay. That one will die.
There's the second one.
That actually still hits. Follows up, finishes off one of the ones that Audax nearly killed.
There's the third one.
And finishes off another one that Audax nearly killed. Very nice. All right, Twila, you got 3 attacks.
Okay. Oh, but not with Twila. With what?
Yes, with what? Yep, that one will do it. Okay, one more. Oh wait, do you have reach to do that? Well, that's okay. At this point, you've dispersed enough of the shadow that the
That's
remaining
why I was
ones.
saying you should have just let me have the one that I was on top of.
Yeah, you could have had that one too. No, that's fine. It doesn't matter. This one can be dead. It doesn't matter because the remaining ones, there's only one left that isn't under Audax's total control.
No way.
Yep. So pretty much, Audax just like, well, actually, go ahead and make me a Sacred Flame attack, Audax. Dex save. See if this is the good way to end it. Okay. So this fellow right here is not
Always
in your
with the
control.
19s.
I rolled 3 19s on Sacred Flame. I don't understand what it is. It's just the game will not allow you to do damage with that spell.
It will not.
It just refuses. So there's one shadow up here.
For him and wasted his spell slot for that. That was rude.
But you just
Not a
beat
spell
the
slot.
garbage out of
it's
it,
not.
and it dies anyway. And so these shadows all disintegrate or are wiped off the map. Lysanderoth, you gain 2 more levels of exhaustion. Excuse me, fatigue, which I think it says what you get for. I think it's can't sprint or dash.
Is this
Disadvantage on strength. Wait, more? So I'm down to 5?
No, these are cumulative, so it doesn't. Wait, what do you mean? So you're down to 5?
As in up
Because
to
I
5.
took one on my first sprint,
And
and
then
then I
2 on
took
his
2
second
more
sprint.
on my
Yeah.
second sprint.
So
So,
you're-
you want me
so
to
you're
take
at-
2 more?
So you're at 3 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. You're not at 5. You're at 3.
Okay.
Five,
Okay.
5 would be very bad.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit.
Anything above 3 is honestly really bad. But yeah, So your speed's halved. You're unable to maintain a fast travel pace. You get disadvantage on strength, dex, and con checks. You can't sprint or dash.
Very good.
Yeah. But next on the fatigue chart, you get disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws using strength, dex, and con. So
Which is always
a
fun.
dangerous game to play. But yes, so the first time you used it, it sapped a little bit of your energy. But the second time you used it, it felt like it was exponentially worse, right? Like you taxed your body past its limit. You haven't trained up to be able to do that more effortlessly as of yet.
And is that also more dramatic through the bracers, or are we still just getting
No, that one, you felt that one. First one was like, oh, you think, he pushed himself. He pushed himself to his limit a little bit. The second time, the second charge, while it was very effective and it got a lot of work done, you felt you could virtually feel his vitality fading through the bracers. Like he was working his way toward death.
Bob, can I absorb one of the levels of fatigue through the bracers?
You can try.
I'm gonna try.
All right. Do you resist that, Lysanderoth?
I do.
Okay. Make a con save, Lysanderoth. Oh, excuse me. Make a will
With
save.
disadvantage?
Not a con save. He doesn't have disadvantage on those saves yet, and it's a will save anyway. Make a will save.
Wisdom?
Yes, wisdom. Wisdom save. Okay, yeah, no. You feel one of the levels of fatigue get pulled through the bracer as your fatigue becomes Arthur's, and you actually see Arthur like kind of hunch over a little bit as the.
All right, that's interesting.
Right then.
Arthur pulls out his journal and makes a little note.
Yeah.
What did the rest of the shadows do?
The rest of the shadows, Audax, what do the rest of the shadows do? You've got them for another 42 seconds, something like.
Boy, it's a shame we can't charge again safely, or we just have them all line up.
Can't you just have them all line up anyway and we just smack them?
Yeah, why not? We'll just order them all, filter outside into the road here, form an orderly single file line.
Okay.
Can we just finish these things off?
We're just going to do this the easy way.
And we'll just walk down the line and do Sacred Flame executions one at a time.
Yeah, that way, I mean, hold on, let me roll some saving throws.
Audax putting his finger like right into the shadow, like, dodge this!
Yeah, you command them not to resist your save, and you get to do 7 different successful Sacred Flames, and it reinvigorates your
Actually,
faith.
they won't do anything that would cause them direct harm.
Yeah, it won't cause them direct harm. They're just holding perfectly still. That's the entire order.
Stand still. Yeah. But that's fine. You wipe them off the map, quite literally. They're gone now.
Right.
Also, Audax, you get 34 hit points through the bracer.
Yeah.
Actually, you already used your reaction, so...
Oh, that's not a reaction. That's an action.
Damn it. Thought I was saving her from killing herself.
She didn't kill herself. She put herself at 1 HP.
Yeah, she knows how to do this.
Right, by the way, turns around
True
to
hero
Twila.
doesn't ever give their last hit point.
Arthur turns to Twila and says, Twila, what the hell is this?
That's an excellent question. I think it's just like
I think you
my
mean
next
That's an
form.
excellent question.
No, because I'm not talking.
Yeah,
it's
you're
through the
through
bracer.
Oh, through the
She can't.
bracer.
She can't talk right now. She doesn't have.
Oh.
She doesn't have
That's
bear voice
also a
through the
feat.
bracers.
Yeah,
That's also
also
a feat? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the were creatures. To be a were creature, you need so hold on. We're gonna take a quick pause. Just so
Let's
that you
go
could, because I was looking at this and I was like a little bit like I want to retcon handwave some of this shit because it annoys the fuck out of me. Here are your feats. So involuntary change, fine. You can embrace it. You can tame it. Those are your options. Hybrid form. These are just default stuff. You can do that. Half humanoid, half animal, which means that if she so chose, Twila can turn into, not right now, but when she's not involuntarily changing, can turn into a half rabbit, half bear.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still trying to figure out what size she is in that case, because when she's a werebear, she's large. When she's a Hyrangon, she's small.
So she'd be
and
medium.
so I'm like, just be medium.
I think
right?
that's
Like, it
really
makes sense.
easy. I
It
think
seems
that means she's
reasonable.
medium.
Medium is one plausible interpretation, but if you go like the cryptozoology route,
Then
even
she's
like,
a
like
small.
the jackalope, yeah, the jackalope.
Exactly.
rabbit
That's what I
size.
was saying. Right. She's like just a half She's just a small half bunny, half bear. Anyway, in hybrid form, you
A
can't cast
giant
spells or
bear.
speak.
Giant bear with
so-
bunny.
So here are the feats for being a lycanthrope, which boggles my fucking mind. We're gonna for each of the 5 different types of werebear, there are 3 feats. There's the first one, New Moon Werebear, which just is like you get some special stuff for being a werebear. You get Fang and Claw, you get advantage on perception checks at Ride and Spell. You get a climb speed of 30 feet. That's a feat. I'm like, all right, I guess. Hibernating Affliction, round 2. Bear Grab. If you hit a medium or smaller creature with your claw attack, it's grappled. Until the grapple ends, you can't use two-handed weapons or attack a different person with your claw. Crescent Moon Defense. You gain resistance against slashing, damaging, bludgeoning, piercing from weapons that aren't magical or silver. That's pretty cool.
Pretty good.
But that's 2 feats to get there. And then Frenzied Bite. You can use your bite as a bonus action. The thing she was trying to do this fight. But you can't until you put 2 feats into it. And then Werebear Emerged. Your bite and claw attacks both deal an extra 1d6 damage. Full Moon Defense, that's immunity against slashing, bludgeoning, piercing from weapons that aren't magical or silver. So 3 feats to get immunity, pretty good. But and then an expertise die on perception checks, fine. That's 3 feats. Then, if you want to be able to transmit it, you have to pick up the Curse Bearer feat. So that's 4 feats. If you want to be able to speak with animals or cast animal friendship on animals of the type that you are, that's called Howl of the Moon. Gives you a point in charisma, and that's a 5th feat. There's Moon Speech, which lets you speak and cast spells in hybrid form only. That's a 6th feat. And then
what do you mean a 6th feat? How many feats are they letting you get?
Well, apparently they expect you to have at least 6, which is a 24th level character. And in my mind, that's never going to happen.
This is just this smacks of somebody who is trying to balance fun with like balance, you know, like
Right.
Yeah.
also
Like,
somebody who's trying to turn a lycanthrope into like it's not a curse, it's a bonus, but I
Yeah.
can't figure out how to do that without
Yeah.
So your
20
level 20 lycanthrope is choosing between being able to bite people effectively and being able to talk to animals.
right.
Pretty much.
What do you think most
Yeah.
people are going to choose out of curiosity?
I don't know.
Yeah, biting.
Maybe.
It's a mystery. Yeah.
Anyway,
Um,
How
that's
fun is
so dumb.
talking if you can't bite effectively?
And you
Right.
still, I mean, Moon Speech, you still can't even talk when you're in your werebear form. You can only talk when you're in hybrid form, which is kind of like,
that doesn't make any sense.
That's dumb. So
Yeah.
we might have to retcon handwave some of this stuff. But
Just
anyway,
make me a beefier, cooler werebear.
we'll see.
Make us all
know.
beefier, cooler werebears.
Yeah, because then I'll be able to transmit it. That's
Yeah,
one
let's
of the things
go.
we gotta hand wave.
The
That is
bear bracer
true.
bunch.
The Bracer
Yes!
Bear Bunch. I don't think you could sign Tozer up to be a were creature. don't
I
think you
feel
could.
like
wait, wait.
make
We
some
can bite him in his sleep.
No.
The bearers.
Consent
Oh,
is
bearers?
God
important.
damn it.
this
I
this
like
campaign's going off the rails in record time.
It's going off the rails.
Getting
It's
great.
happening too soon. No, that's
Jumping
okay.
the bear.
Anyway, so that's my grief with the lycanthrope stuff. But yeah. So as the last of the shades is sacred flamed out of existence, what do you
So
do?
I'm for real a werebear for good now for just werebearing all around for the rest of the campaign.
I don't
You
know.
better not take this back, because I'll be mad.
So you're telling me, oh my gosh, this is so great. This means that we're going to be able to do the whole, watch out for the werebear. Is it behind the rabbit? No, it is the rabbit.
You did. So yeah, Arthur's gonna turn to
Anyways.
Twila and be like, "All right, so what the hell?"
Right, and while that's happening, Audax dusts his hand off at the last of the shadows,
Mm-hmm.
then turns to Lysanderoth and reduce yourself 1 level of fatigue.
Oh, really? Wait,
You're too
wait. That
kind.
says Channel Divinity Cleric. Where?
Oh, hold on a second. The custom implementation here is showing you the wrong of.
Oh, of the things. Got it.
Yeah.
This is your Channel Divinity feature that allows you to reduce.
Yeah,
level
this
of
is
fatigue.
Forge Ahead. Let's see. Okay, there we go.
How many channel divinities do you get per day?
He gets 2.
2.
Ooh, fancy boy.
So bottom of the
Um,
box there.
Yeah, I see it there. You can root. Oh, 1
So,
level of fatigue or
Audax.
strike.
Thank you for the claw polish. Pretty fabulous.
I say to Audax,
Yes, thank you for your help in this moment. May I ask you about something? Do you have the ability to remove curses?
when I side eye Twila's new form.
Does it really look like a curse to you? I mean, did you see all of the help?
Oh,
I
I'm not
was able
talking.
to
I'm
get
not talking
there?
about you. You're not the only one here who's cursed. Don't worry. I'm not talking about you. Anyways, do you know how to remove curses?
I can certainly attempt it, but I'm going to need a rest before that.
Why?
Understood, yes.
Party's got mostly full health. I mean, what do you guys? What's your problem?
Running a little low on resources, though.
Yeah.
Use
I mean,
that, I
unless
guess.
Bobby wants to rule that remove curse no longer requires a spell slot to cast.
It definitely does.
Yeah,
What
but
if we
seriously, though,
spend
Twila,
an
what the
hour
hell?
doing a ritual?
I don't think remove curse is a ritual spell, is it?
No, it's not.
No. Well, then there you go. So have you always been a werebear, or is it only when you're introduced to undead shadows you freak out?
What happened actually? I assume this is, remember that cool thing you did where you tried to heal and people and then you did more than you meant to? Maybe this
Yes.
is my version of that. This is my next form.
Is your
You're
brand
pretty
glowing?
confident. You're pretty confident this is not that.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at her brand.
Yeah, her brand is not glowing.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's what this is. I'm very confident that's not what this is. All right.
Seems to be just some
Twila hasn't tried to activate her brand power, so
Is there a
Right,
way
so-
I can intentionally try that?
I mean maybe.
Because I will try that right now. Because
So
I've been
while we're
jealous
doing
of
this,
Arthur
Audax
for
is just gonna
ages.
walk a circle around Twila and inspect
Oh.
his handiwork.
Yeah, I mean
You
she
look pretty
looks
good, right?
She looks great,
Look
right?
damn
Like
fine.
the bows are in exactly the
Hi.
right spot. The
We're the
nails are
queen.
done exactly right.
Of the
Of the
forest.
forest. Yeah.
Speaking of this, can I look and see if my haunch tattoo is glowing?
It is, or it looks like it's the glow is fading, but it looks like it was.
Baby, your ass was on fire.
It was. That as
How did you do that?
fire.
How did you do it? How do you make it do that?
Well, I'll be honest with you. It took some help from beyond the grave. Gentlemen, if you
Beyond the
wouldn't mind.
grave.
All right,
You're-
that's enough.
you're a
Gentlemen,
laughing.
if you wouldn't mind, this is quite a bit more weight than I am used to carrying. And
Oh,
it was
yes, of
fun when
course.
we were running to
Oh,
find
yes,
our
yes, of
compatriots.
course.
But yes, of course.
Apologies.
No.
I
No
like the
problem.
idea that they were just having this conversation
On his
just
back.
kicking
Yeah.
back on.
Just making ourselves comfortable, It's-
No, hey, I understand. I gave the option. Hello, is there anyone in this tent here? Anyone at all?
Yeah, a halfling walks out.
Well, you might want to remove yourself from this area. There is spirits afoot.
My friend, hold on. That's
What?
the swole, handsome halfling
What?
from the other room.
What are you talking about, small, handsome halfling from the other room?
That's exactly what I said.
Hey, well, I thank you. I appreciate that. I don't get that
And you're
every day.
welcome. You are quite the physical specimen.
What are you guys doing in my town?
What are you doing in your town?
Well, I live here. I keep this place safe.
Oh, from the shadows.
I guess I keep everywhere else safe. Yeah, from the shadows. This is my. I mean, you would call it my haunt, I guess. Yeah.
You're doing a piss poor job, mate. We almost got eaten by shadows.
Sorry about that. I had a really rough go of it the last time they all came to, and it really sapped me of my strength. So I was taking a breather. I didn't hear them. Normally they make a lot of noise.
Yes.
I didn't hear a lot of noise. What's going on over? Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Sorry about this. Oh, excuse. Oh, hey, sis. Nice to see you. Wait, sis. And he turns and looks up at you. He's like, and you look down at him, and you actually, you didn't remember him when you were in the room, but hearing his voice and seeing him, You recognize him. Like this is he calls you sis because he is also a lycanthrope. Not exactly the same varieties.
I remember this now.
Yeah, you remember this now. You were, you couldn't put two and two together. There's something weird happening. Actually, make an Arcana check, Twila.
Anna, huh?
Yeah, you've got that skill.
As Twila?
As Twila, not as the bear.
Bear not good at Arcana.
Bear,
Right?
bear bad at Arcana,
Twila's not great at it either, but
No.
but better than the bear. Oh, but not like that. She's not. Yeah, no, you're not sure. Just something weird happened, and then you didn't remember him, and now you do, and so it all makes sense. Because you
wait,
remember him
hold on
now.
a second. Would guidance apply to that? Because Twila should still have it.
When did you give her guidance? That was before she ran away, right?
That was as she was on
As I
her
was
way
running
out.
away.
Yeah.
I think that would be gone by now.
Right, so
because she
more
would
than a
have used
minute.
it. Technically, she would have used that on one of her first attacks back if she did get to keep it, but she didn't miss,
Oh,
so it didn't
Does
matter.
it apply to attacks? I thought it
No,
had to
it's not
be
attack.
checks.
Oh, is it only skills?
Yeah,
It's
it's
only
ability
skills.
checks.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she hasn't done any ability checks, so yeah, go ahead and roll the d4. If you
Right.
roll a 4, you'll get information.
No pressure.
You rolled a 4!
Oh!
There you go.
There you go.
You think that something is happening with your memories as you go through each of these portals. You can't exactly say confidently what is going on because a 15 is good, but it's copper or bronze, whatever we're going to call it from Austin's campaign. So you get that your memories are being affected going through these portals. There are things that you should remember that you won't. There are things that you are remembering that you hadn't. Right? Like the fact that you're a lycanthrope, it completely eluded you. You are what is called a natural born lycanthrope, as opposed to folks who inherit the curse by being bitten. Which
always
is
been
why
a werebear.
you've always been a werebear. You didn't
How
remember
could I
that
forget
fact.
that?
You don't
That's
know.
amazing.
It never came up. You think, as you're thinking about it, you actually think part of what got you expelled from FU might have been related to this, but you hadn't thought of that at the time. There may have been some
I certainly have all
lycanthrope
kinds of
biases.
justifications that are unrelated to that, but of course they're bear racist.
Yeah.
Bear
That may be what it
It
is.
all
is
makes sense now.
racist against lycanthropes.
You kick Twila out of Fluffy University. Twila twice as fluffy now.
But yeah, Bertrand looks up at you. Sis, what are you doing here? That makes perfect sense. Yeah, I guess I would have come through a portal too if there was a flaming room. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you two are related.
Not exactly. I mean, just like, and so what you remember is you came across Bertrand before you met up with the rest of these people, your compatriots, the members of the Bracer Bunch. But
Fellow bearers.
when you think about it, and when you're remembering him, it isn't from. It's kind of weird, right? Like it's from a time after you got expelled from the university, but
I never got expelled. Excuse
that's right.
you.
After you left,
left.
prematurely, right before getting expelled from the university. Yes, when you
Very
deliberately left before you were definitely not going to get kicked out. But so after that, but before you met up with the rest of these people, which is somehow after and before when you met up with them for the second time. That's the weird thing that you're kind of like your brain is getting a little mushy around, right? Like I think that's the best way to describe it. The bear brain is like having a hard time reconciling the timeline because it doesn't make sense. And you seem to recall Audax kind of saying a similar sort of thing during the bathhouse scene. Just something about the timeline isn't adding up here. But you remember Bertrand. He helped you understand and get in control of your baser instincts, we'll call them, because at first you didn't remember what was happening. You had no memory of what was happening every night when you would well, not every night, once a month when you would transform. You would just wake up somewhere, often in a cave or like near a river, taste of fish on your breath, and it was confusing, right? You'd write songs about it, but didn't have a good explanation. And Bertrand kind of gave you the down low, because Bertrand had at that point been a lycanthrope for a hot minute, and no one gave you any tips of the trade. So that is kind of Bertrand's role. He calls you sis, little sis, because, well, you're smaller than him normally, not under the current circumstances. And he really liked the fact that he met someone who was smaller than him. Plus, people didn't think he was as cute because, well, by contrast, you were around and you always distracted them.
What sort of lycanthrope is he?
He hasn't said.
I'm asking Twila.
Oh, I
remember.
see. You do, yeah. You've only seen him do it once, because he keeps it under tight wraps.
Is he even cuter in his were form?
He's a little bit like you, but with a beak.
Like me, but with a beak?
Yeah. Yeah, he turns into an owlbear. So he is a were-owlbear.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, D&D movie, for doing a thing that should have been in D&D for fucking ever. Anyway, moving on.
Amen.
So say we
So, yeah. So yeah, that's so you kind of share
The were owl bear.
because I didn't feel like trying to stat that shit out.
Real
Let's
talk.
be real. A5e has rules for 5 lycanthropes, and I'm not about to try to add a 5th. He can't transmit his lycanthropy either, so don't go putting your hands in his fucking
Oh,
mouth.
come on, man! You're ruining everything.
Twila, all you gotta do is find a were owl and you're set. Okay?
Clever.
Or just let a wizard
brain
experiment on you for a minute. You know.
Just stick with Bertrand until he gains a couple levels and
That's
make
right.
sure he knows what feats to take.
That's
Find
right. In
a
18 more levels.
Warforged artificer who has an obsession with collecting blood.
That's true.
Step
Holy
1.
shit, literally.
That is true. That would be a great step 1. Oh my goodness.
All we gotta do is wake
When's the
Sarah up and we're
crossover
there.
episode?
Crossover episode is
coming.
not happening yet, but it is
I
coming.
can't wait to see the Battle of the Bards between Twila and Sarah.
I mean, like, I love Sareth, but unless you're going to take some A5E levels and make him a war chanter, he can't hold a fucking candle to A5E bards are like so good now. They're so good.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
But love Sareth.
Sorry, Sarah. You barded at the wrong time.
I can kick your ass, okay? I mean, that was weird. That was weird.
It's very hostile. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, I don't know where that came from. That was not me.
And then Sareth wakes up. No, okay.
Anybody else hear a weird Australian accent come through, or?
All right,
You only
so
do
let's see.
weird Australian accents where you're vomiting up anger.
So yeah, Bertrand comes over here and he kind of like wiggles his finger in front of this thing, and this field disappears.
Until next week, where we have more people who can't show up.
No.
Is that normally part of your keeping the place safe strategy? You just miss some of them?
Oh, well, okay. So, technically, that wasn't supposed to be for any people or the shadows. That was for me to keep me safe. But apparently, I put it in the wrong place. So, thanks, I guess, because those things could have totally killed me while I was sleeping. So, I really appreciate it. I owe you one. Good looking out. Thanks, sis.
Right,
This is
so
all you. Obviously.
Twila, is your brother always this incompetent, or is it just like a...
Whoa. Let's back off the I word, okay? It's I, right? That's how you spell it. It's I? Real, but okay, time out.
I'm not going
It's
to
an
answer
I.
that.
Odax will give him a little nod, yeah.
Back up off the I word. Thank you. I like you. You're a good guy. Who are you? I see. I mean, I know her. But like, who are you?
When did you know her?
I guess. Let's see. Oh, that's weird. Like a couple years ago.
Right, yeah.
Twila.
My name is Audax. This is Arthur and Lysandroth.
Pleased to meet you all. Feel free to use my fire. Rest in my camp. Twila, are you gonna? Oh yeah, I guess it's gonna be like that for a little bit, huh? And you notice, like, the moon is very full, and he is not change shaped.
Bear growl some questions at him about why.
I mean, well, because I'm still wearing the thing, right? And he pulls out a little amulet. It's like, we're not playing that game anymore. You remember how bad it was the last time? You've only seen him the one time when he went where Owlbeard, and it was bad for a lot of people.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
He felt
why am I
very guilty.
He can't control his owlbear?
Not really. No, he's not. He's controlled it successfully like 20% of the time, which is not a good enough percent of the time for the amount of damage that he does when he loses control.
And do I control my werebear?
You can control yours. I mean, for an hour at a time, so long as you keep making those wisdom saves. It hasn't been an hour yet, but we'll get back to that in a minute.
Okay.
Home. I've been
Home?
looking at Steve hold this switchblade, and I was like, wow, this is such a crazy power play of you just like playing with this switchblade in front of your face this whole game. It's a comb.
It's a comb.
Which is kind of sad, but that's awesome.
It's custom engraved actually.
Yeah, see, it says mage.
It says mage on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
Whoa,
Christmas.
that's cool.
It was a Christmas present to our like friend group a couple years ago. We had custom laser engraved switchblade combs because switchblade combs are super fun. And
That is true.
Nice. Cool. That makes a lot of sense. I was
Has
just
an
yeah, no, I was just
Back
playing with the
there.
switchblade the entire time. Like, yeah.
It's like right by your face, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, dude. I mean, whatever. Like,
Now I have that, and I have my fake lighter. It's like an LED lighter, just because I need something to play with while I'm playing games.
hey, I got it.
Yeah.
That's like when I used to have
You're
my.
playing with fire and knives, and
That's right.
That's when I used to have my coin that I would play with every time we would do this. Do you guys remember that?
I do,
I do remember.
Mm-hmm.
but not anymore.
Not anymore. I don't need a fidget toy anymore. I'm fine. I'm fine. You hear me? Where were we?
Where were we? I think Audax was. Bertrand was. What was Bertrand saying? Bertrand was
We
saying
were
something
talking
to.
about controlling.
How he's controlling the thing.
bear.
But Audax was saying something before that, I think.
Yes.
Oh, just introducing us.
Well, pleasure to meet you all. Feel free to use the camp. They shouldn't be back for at least 10 to 12 hours. So you got some time.
Just enough time for a long rest.
And,
How
long is Twila gonna be a bear?
I was going to ask the same thing. We have to worry about our companion here. Can you help her at all?
I mean, I could help her in the short term, but it would really not help any of you in the long term because I could give her this, and that would shut her down, but it would not shut me down, and I'm much worse than this. So I think the best you got is just like, give her some fish. Try to give her a quiet space where she can be alone, and that way if she loses her shit, she's not gonna run off into the forest and fight a fucking league of goblins again.
Yes, but assume that in approximately, let's say, 8 to 10 hours, we are going to be looking for a portal to get the hell out of here. What would you suggest in that case?
I would say like limit her exposure to moonlight. I don't know. I don't have a lot more than that. I mean, she's in charge of the show right now, which is great. Like I hope that holds. That's really, I'm proud of you. That's way better than you used to be. Doing great.
Right. So protection from moonlight, is a roof going to help with that?
No,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
no, if it's up there, it'll hit her at some point. It's kind of it's a feeling you get, it's just like under the skin, a little tickle, and then that tickle turns into you becoming a rampaging werebeast.
Right.
It's
of
kind of
course.
great and also horrible, depending on what side of it you're on. So yeah, I can't. I wish I had more help I could offer you with that, but she's doing good. She looks like she's got this handled. Um, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, you might want to. Do you have anything that's gonna like help bolster her mind against stuff? Because that's a good one.
Not so much. Is there anybody else in this town?
No. No, I've been doing this for. And he gets kind of a far off look. The same kind of far off look he got when you asked how long ago he knew Twila. For a while now. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while now.
Where did all these visions of darkness come from?
Oh, yeah, this is part of the corruption of Torialis. And then he go like of Panacea. It's part of the corruption of Panacea.
What?
That doesn't sound right. Is that
You
right?
said Torialis first.
Right. Yeah, Torialis. That's what I said. And it kind of like you see the eyes glaze over, and he's like, yeah. So what I was saying, like this is part of the corruption of Panacea. So this stuff comes up, and it attempts to grab hold of the nearest living creature and turn it. And if it succeeds, then that thing, whatever that thing was, becomes like a darker, worse version of itself. So actually, you guys did me a real solid, because if you hadn't have taken care of all of those things and they'd actually managed to get through to me, I would have been a much, much, much worse version of myself. So thank you. I really I gotta find a good way to repay you.
All right, so let's see. Hang on. We've gone through Lady Sorsha, Mr. Toodles.
Who? Oh, those two. Okay, gotcha.
Audax, you had a sauna. This is Twila. I finished mine. Mine was all in another place. Arthur, have we gone anywhere for you yet in your trauma?
Yeah, we already did mine.
Alright, so we're all done then. This is the last one?
I'm not going to place any bets on that.
Yeah, I'm with Audax on that one.
But what was the last one? When we were playing the creepy game and fighting the devil, that we teleported there for a challenge of some sort that didn't seem to be tied to any of us specifically.
Oh,
Well,
that might
that
have
was
been
probably just,
that might have been
an intermission or something.
that might have been the seventh individual that we are not
Oh.
currently have been introduced to yet. Properly, I should say. Yeah. He's tried to murder us a couple of times now, but
Not gonna really join the team though.
doesn't seem like it now. Seems like we had a falling out in one of our past lives.
Past lives. Time is really weird here. Time gets very confusing. It's kind of like being high. What was in the hookah that we were smoking back in like?
We never actually asked.
I've actually never partaken, so that couldn't be it. Although, as soon as you did smoke that, I did disappear from your story for a while, didn't I?
You disappeared.
Well, who knows how long you were really gone? Because time is weird now. So.
Oh, you know what? I have to back
Time
up on
and
a thing.
memories.
So, Twila, you said before that you were trying to tap into your inner strength or whatever.
Yeah. Heck
Okay.
yeah.
So you can yeah, I don't see why you can't do this while you're in a werebear form. It's kind of silly, but we'll go with it. Let's have you make kind of check would this be? Let's have you make an insight check. Yeah, I like that. you're combing. You're making a. You can make an insight or arcana check, your choice.
I'm not good at either.
You're
So-
better at insight. It looks like.
Does it? Because on my character
yeah,
sheet it doesn't.
18. Oh, maybe it's just that your passive insight is higher than your passive arcana. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, yeah, 18. That's good enough. Yeah, you think you feel like you can access your brand and you could activate it,
Oh.
but then do you?
I think that I need to save it up because I just impressed everybody with my werebear form. I need to, keep a little bit of the magic up my sleeve for later.
Okay, then you don't do the thing. That is fine. And so yeah, what do you all do? You've got Bertrand. He's amicable.
Well, I don't suppose anyone is carrying any fish or bear toys or anything like that.
Unfortunately, not.
I might have something. Hold on. I gotta go check. He pops into the tent.
Bertram, I don't suppose you've seen a portal, like a magical doorway, anywhere around here?
Portal, magical, nothing like that comes to mind. No.
Sometimes they're a little bit obscured, like a creepy rock you need to lead on.
No, I don't have any
magical
sacrificial
hot tub.
altars. What's a hot tub?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Yeah. Here. This isn't perfect, but it's fish. He holds out fish. Caught this earlier today, so I was saving it, but I guess, for Twila's sake.
Don't need it right now.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true. Here, you know what I'll do here. I'm gonna open this up. This can be your bear cave when you need it. And he goes in and he puts the fish in this tent. It's gonna really smell in there later. But anyway,
A
that's
big
fine.
bear hug.
Thanks. Not so tough, please.
Right then, we should probably get some rest before the shadows come back, and we should probably have a watch just in case Twila wakes up and runs into any trouble.
Oh, I
I
can
fit
do
through
that.
the door.
You can squeeze
Apparently
through the
I do.
door, technically, yeah. It looks very silly to the people outside because it is like it's practically out of Winnie the Pooh, except that instead of like her getting stuck, just like the wood rips apart as she like her way through and kind of breaks those beams on both sides.
Stretch
Very
the
good.
door frame a little.
Well, I can keep watch. No problem.
Okay.
That's a great knack.
It really
Yeah.
is.
There's beds in here.
A lot of the knacks are pretty lame. This one, not bad.
Yeah, you
Alright,
get the-
and I'll be with you in about 5 hours.
Perfect.
There you go.
Oh man, this is gonna be the first night of full rest that Arthur's had in a long time.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be a comfortable one.
Why not?
The beds in this room aren't too bad.
Well, it's snowing and there's a werebear in another room.
Oh, it's not
Nice
so bad.
warm fur if it's too cold out there. Snuggle pile.
Snuggle pile.
Twila invites you to a snuggle pile.
I'm not one much for snuggling, Twila, but I appreciate the offer.
All
You're
right.
lost.
So y'all are taking a long rest, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Those beds, despite the fact that the rest of this place is in real bad shape, those beds are actually in pretty good shape.
Listen, this is not even close to being the worst thing that Arthur slept in, so
No.
he's fine. He's like, oh, look
No.
at that. He inspects it for like fleas and stuff. Not as many as you'd expect.
It's not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Well, let's see. Do we need a
Yeah.
long rest, or do we just want a
Better
short
than no
rest?
bed.
I mean, all of us are at full except for Twila.
Yeah, I don't think it's about your hit points. I think it's about your class resources that people have used. If
Yep.
I'm not mistaken, I think Audax is particularly hard
Yeah,
up.
and Lysanderos' fatigue state. And Arthur's fatigue
Fine.
state.
I mean, at this point, they're both what? They're both at Lysander.
They're both at 1.
They're both at 1.
Oh, that's right, because he took one of them. Yeah. So, and you will. Oh, and Bertrand has some supply, so you don't need to spend supply for this long rest. You can add
Yeah,
one.
the only thing I'm really down on is I've used all of my bardic inspiration, but I've got spell slots left, and I've got. Yes, there's an argument to be made, but I know that Audax is pretty low on spell slots, right?
Yeah.
Completely wiped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well then we might as
I
well.
mean, we know we've got time, so and it's not going to cost us any resources, so
Yeah.
And this is probably an easier place to deal with Twila's bear situation.
You
That's
think
true.
so? Yeah. I mean, you could rush through a portal with her as a werebear. I'm not complaining. But yeah. Speaking of Twila, go ahead and make me just roll 7d20. That's the easiest way to do it.
7d20.
Yeah. We'll find out how far through this rest you get before you rage out. Oh. And what's your okay? Your plus to will save is 4. So it's literally the first hour in. Perfect.
Really?
Yep, first hour in. You.
But there's fish. Does that mean that
Well, let's see.
I get
Does
bonus?
does let me see. Audax says 4 hours of sleep. You learn the guidance. Okay, you're not gonna wake up every hour to cast guidance on her, so no, I don't think you get a benefit for having fish.
Thanks a lot, Bertram.
Yeah.
So much for your fish hypothesis.
Yeah. All right, Grace, do you want high or low?
Hi.
You want high. That is not high. So, you. This is funny though because you have 1 HP right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, great. So the werebear rages, just comes up roaring out of this tent, and Audax, you're sleeping there, and it makes.
Oh, I wanted to be keeping watch near her.
Oh, okay. You're currently out here.
Gotcha. Oh, where'd everyone go? I thought
They
we
all
were.
went in. They all went inside.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I mean,
I
might
messed
not
up
be going
then.
for the full cuddle pile thing, but probably at least like scratching her behind the ears a little bit as I settle down.
My
Yeah,
bad. Sorry. I thought we
you
were
go to
sending her
scratch
in there to separate her.
And then, well, but apparently not. Apparently it was cuddle pile time. So yeah, you go to scratch her behind the ears, and she nips at you. Does a 20 hit?
20. Wait, how long was Arthur's special class ability Shield of Faith lasting? 20 may
60
or may not hit.
seconds.
60
Yeah.
Okay,
seconds.
20.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fine.
been
probably hits then.
It's
That's
been a
long
minute.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she bites you for 5.
And you turn into a werebear.
Okay.
You don't turn into a
Damn
werebear.
it. Come
Uh,
on, man.
no.
Right.
Twila, no, down.
Can we all just like throw shit at her until she gets knocked unconscious?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come knock her out.
Okay. You hit her with your halberd.
Yeah, just the butt of
I
it.
mean, before he tries that, in response to the nip, can Audax try like an animal handling check to calm her down?
Sun's
Yeah,
getting
sure.
real
Go
low.
ahead. Go ahead and try an animal handling check to calm her down. You're gonna have to roll really well. Oh, actually,
you did.
yeah, that is really good. Yeah, so you turn around and you're like,
Throw
you
a
just,
fish.
you just throw a fish. Yeah, and you're like, Bertrand handed you one of these earlier, like just in case you're sleeping pretty close, and you throw a fish and she snatches it and curls back up and goes to sleep. Yeah. All right. The rest of your rest is uneventful. It takes you a little longer to get your first short rest, though, on account of getting unexpectedly bitten by a werebear. All righty. Go ahead and who? Oh, so you were keeping watch. You're inside now. These two dopes are in here too. I assume Sorsha is sleeping on the bed, and Tozer actually.
What happened to the bubble? Did it just pop once we killed all the?
Bertrand got rid of it.
Bertrand took care of
Oh,
it.
that's right. Okay. Bertrand.
Actually, I would guess.
Probably
would
far from the bear.
Yeah, Toodles is probably about as far from the bear as you can get while still
He
being
might
in the
be
room.
by the window.
Yeah, that tracks because he can jump out the window quickly and also can scope out stuff. I was almost like he might be in other buildings looting, but it's fine.
No,
All right.
because we run into the mimic that's invariably hidden here.
Mhm,
We don't want him
that's
to
true.
just die
Sorry,
off screen.
Casey. Sorry, Casey, you died off screen to a mimic. Lol.
LOL.
All
We
right.
thought it was what you would want.
Yeah. Yeah, but the rest of your rest goes uneventfully.
All right, is this a haven?
It does count as a haven. You get the benefits of resting in a haven, and you lose a level of fatigue.
Do
if
I
you
heal
have it.
my werebear or do I heal my normal Twila?
You heal your
Oh.
normal Twila.
Oh, okay.
Your werebear is going to have worn off by the time you wake up. So let's fix that, shall we?
Aww.
So you wake up, boop, boop. You wake up curled up in a pile under the tent with part of a fish in your mouth and some fish guts on your fingernails, which actually looked like they were done up pretty nice at some point yesterday. You don't really remember when. You kind of the rest of the night is funny. You're fuzzy. You remember helping him with those shadows, but that's what you got. And let's see. I should give everyone else. I'm just going to give them the benefits of a long rest too. All right. Inventory supply 1. Great. Y'all are running low on supply. Or some of you are running low on supply, I should say. Rest. Long rest. Consume supply. There we go. Cool. Everyone get their long rest?
Here.
All right. Yeah. So you wake up. What do you do?
Good morning, Twila. Looking back to your old self.
Feeling back to my old self too.
I could barely recognize you yesterday.
And I remember everything about this, presumably aside from bits of haziness, Bob.
You remember the hour at the beginning of the night when you were in control. You don't remember the rest of the night. You don't remember biting Audax, as an example.
You don't remember turning Audax into a werebear.
But my whole memories of being a werebear are back and intact, and
Yes.
I'm not confused about what happened.
You are not confused about what happened. There we go. All these concentration things need to go.
Well, I have no idea why I didn't remember that was a thing previously. So I think the new mystery is why time and memory is so distorted by our transitions through these portals.
Oh, I have a working hypothesis on that.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, this entire trial thing is a trap.
Why do you think it's a trap and not just a trial?
Because the portals keep transporting us forward in time, which means that whoever convinced us to go into the portals is doing things while we are busy. And we keep forgetting things that are important. Anyway, that's my working hypothesis. I believe that we walked headfirst into a trap set for us by the mysterious 7th member of our
Oh,
frequently reincarnated party.
but the Watcher put us in here. Do you think the Watcher is our 7th party member?
I don't have enough data to make an hypothesis on that, but I don't think so, because he was in the room with the Dragon Lady and your brother, so still working on that part. Don't currently have enough data to work with. Anyway, that's my hypothesis. Could be incorrect. I don't think it is, but anyway, I think we need to figure out a way to break the cycle. This is the part where anybody who has a great idea feels free to jump on in and wow us all with your intellectual prowess and courage.
Still trying your hypothesis on. I'm not sure I'm persuaded yet. I
Fair
can think of
enough.
a couple other alternatives that strike me as just as plausible.
Why would sending us forward in time be evidence that this is a trap?
Oh, I already explained that part. Because while we've been going forward in time, the person who sent us here has been doing other things, such as, well, basically all the things that we've seen, which have
But that would
invariably been
suggest
worse.
that the oddness with time should have started when we walked through that first portal. And I don't think that's the case. It seems like it's been going on much longer than that.
Oh no! The reincarnation thing has been going on for we've already established this happened hundreds of times. That's not a question. That obviously that's not part of it. This incarnation is the part of it. Is what I'm talking about. I think.
But doesn't it seem like death stopping being a thing and starting being a thing? That's was chaotic before we started the trials?
Yes.
Or do we just not remember it correctly once we started the trials?
Well, that begs the question: what can we trust our memories at all? Which is something I'm still working on. Don't have enough data to answer. Anyway, all I'm saying is I think this trials are bullshit, and that we should try to escape them as soon as possible.
Well, let's try getting to the next portal backwards. That is clearly the solution. So,
Did the
onward.
portals go backward? All right. You know what?
You want to look for a chink in the armor of these worlds that we're in to break through, if you will.
Maybe the
Yes.
last trial is to outsmart the trials.
Well, I hold up my halberd. It seems that I've been able to get through these rooms without the portal's help before. Bobby, can I try something?
You can try something.
Can I try to use my my halberd
Mm-hmm.
to cut through reality again and cut us out of this pocket of reality that we're in, like this dimension?
Let me look at a thing really quickly.
He didn't say no.
I didn't say no. Okay. The short answer is yes, you can try it. The long answer is you're going to have to engage in a test of wills with your weapon. Because your weapon is sentient and it doesn't want you to do this.
Got you. Audax!
So yeah. So anyway, you hear your grandfather in your head, don't do the thing. Don't do the thing you're thinking about doing. Lysander Roth, you have more
You
work
said
to
you
do
had-
here first.
Audax, did you prepare that spell
You're
today?
not ready.
I did, but before we attempt an escape here, let me present a couple of other potential hypotheses and try them on. If you think that Arthur's explanation is the most likely at the end, I will attempt to remove the curse. I'll do that for you at some point anyway. I just want to get the idea out there before you try slicing through reality.
I'm not cursed, you fuckers. And you actually all hear that one.
Oh, now he talks.
Yeah.
Who is that? What the heck? What?
I can't normally talk to more than one person, but these fucking bracers seem to be allowing me to do it. I'm not a curse, you nitwit. I'm your great 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 grandfather. Well,
What's so great about you? Tell us
a
why we
lot
should
of
listen
things.
to you.
I was the first well, not the first. I was one of the first in a long lines of battle generals.
Now you know what it's like inside of my head all day.
This is nice. I like having a bigger audience. Look, you
Shut
need
up.
to get Lysandra.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. We don't care. You're an old dead weapon. Tell us why we shouldn't do it.
Wait, Arthur. The old dead weapon could have useful information for us. Like,
What?
maybe it's not as impacted as we have been by whatever oddness is going on with time and memory.
Audax, you're right. I'm sorry. I got carried away. It was very rude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I know
absolutely
exactly
right.
what time it is.
Tool time?
He's gonna say something not about what time it is. He's gonna say it's time for you all to get off your fucking asses and go stop being pussyfoots or something.
No, it's 782 AE.
And how does that line up with our impression of what it should be subjectively?
That's about 4 years after where you think it should be subjectively.
Right, that makes sense. That tracks with what we have established from Bertram back there. Which sort of bolsters
And
my
how does that
hypothesis.
line up with the tombstones we saw in Mr. Toodles?
It fits. It's before the last of the tombstones, or earlier than the last of the tombstones.
Not a linear
The
passage of
tombstones
time.
stretch out into the future. So yeah.
And presumably
And
it took longer
you
than
have-
4 years to get the Audax's spa going too, so that might be after this time as well. So it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
a linear passage of time.
And when was it when you first met Lysanderoth?
Oh, I suppose I met Lysandra for the first time. Well, okay. 2 questions. Does it count if we had prophecies about him?
No.
Okay. Then the first time I met Lysandroth was about the year before he and what's the pretty little thing's name?
Arthur.
No. That's not
Twila.
it.
Sorsha.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. A year before him and pretty little Sorsha went out on their merry adventure.
And were you a weapon at the time?
Yeah, I mean, I've been a weapon for, I don't know, 800 years. So, yeah, I think so. I think I was.
And you met us a year before we went on Earth, so that means that the first time that we went through, we went backwards in time a year.
No, that's a... What? What are you talking about? No, your memory's all fucked up, so you don't remember me from the first time. That's why I'm doing this retraining thing, because you need to get up to speed. Because you are not where you should be. Again. Yet. I don't fucking know. That part's weird. But anyway, it's 782 AE. What else do you
Alright.
want to know?
From
the
you right
key.
now, truly not much.
Oh, okay.
Audax, you wanted to present some options.
Right.
Wait, maybe the weapon knows if these trials are a trap. What are these trials? When will we know we've completed them? Do you have anything to do with this? Are you part of the people?
I'd be happy to tell you all about this stuff, but I don't want to be rude. And you're my great grandson just asked a question, so I'll let that one stand. Yeah, tell us all about your ideas, Audax.
He's deflecting, by the way. That's deflection. That's textbook
Weapons
deflection.
are awfully good at that.
No, shields are awfully good at that.
The
You're
right
a
weapons are
halberd.
too.
You're a purely offensive weapon. And I mean that
How dare you,
in
sir?
both ways. I don't like you very much. That's what I'm saying.
The feelings are mutual.
Well, I'm still alive, so
Ha! For now.
Alright, Audax.
Oh.
Right.
You had a theory.
If we take what we've been told so far at more or less face value, we've been at this for a while. There's been a lot of reincarnation.
Hundreds.
We had something to do with setting these trials up.
Do we
We
know
are
that?
somehow responsible for the restrictions that are placed upon us right now. And we have been told that we are currently the best versions of ourselves, which took quite some time to reach. Presumably that's tied up with the whole reincarnation thing. And that it is our job to save the world from something or other. We have also been told that the world's already ended, and the 7, which is us plus 1, is the most destructive force in the world. So, it seems a couple of possibilities. Either we were much, much, much worse people at some point in the past and had a change of heart, or were somehow tricked, trapped into becoming better people. And that's what's been happening for a very long time. To some extent by our own design. Now, if that were the case, if we had been such awful people, why would we want to be better people is an open question.
Also, what about Toodles?
We've always been heroes.
What about Toodles?
Oh, well, that's a valid question.
I think Toodles has made a great deal of progress.
Well, they said this is the best version of ourselves. I don't know if they mean best morally. I believe that they mean the best version of ourselves, physically capable of going and stopping the thing that's coming.
And it could well be both. You know, it's entirely possible that Mr. Toodles just has a different ceiling from some people, in a moral sense.
Our
and
moral
objectively.
fortitude balances the team out. Because, some of us have quite a high moral fortitude, so it might help balance it, so it's okay.
Right, but
That's true, Twilight. You might be too good without the influence of Mr. Toodles.
it's true.
All right,
What does
well,
this all have to do with the trials, though?
Well, if we take the theory that there really is something out there that we need to defeat, then the trials would suggest that we wanted some kind of test or training in place for ourselves once we had reached this best possible state. Twila, please.
What if it's like that book where they tell us it's trials as if it's like training or something, but the trials are actually the saving the world already. And so once we finish the trials, we've actually saved the world.
Twila's never read Ender's Game.
Or Twyla, what if it is that the true trial is to escape this? What if until we're able to break out of this conformity that we found ourselves in, we'll never be independent and free-thinking enough to be able to stop whatever is coming at the end of the world?
Yeah, that's some good thinking there, kid.
Right,
I
and
mean,
we actually never heard from the Halberd because he deflected all of Twyla's questions earlier.
what do you want to know? I'll tell you what I can. Well, that's not true. I'll tell you what I want.
You're a stunning informant. Just full marks on it.
Well, look, I don't want to break your brains. Like I'm trying to. It's a delicate balance here.
You know, I wouldn't worry about that too much, because so far, whenever someone has attempted to tell us something potentially brain-breaking, there appears to be some kind of psychic censorship in place. We just don't hear it.
It's great. I'm free of that because I'm your way out. So this is like real good, right? Like Lysander out here, he's a whiz kid sometimes, not always. Sometimes he's real fucking dense. But every once in a while he has a great idea. And the thing he was gonna try is not a bad idea, but it's not a great idea right now. Because that would be like, what would that be like? I lost my metaphor. I don't know what that would be like. It would be bad though. You're just not ready yet.
Not ready for what?
Okay. You're not ready to fix what's broken. That's
And what
probably
is
fair.
broken?
I mean, most of Torialis.
All right, and what is Torialis?
Right. Torialis or Panacea?
No. Panacea, no.
Why?
No.
Why did the two get?
Because most people here's brains are a little wibbly wobbly, like, and the benefit of being, you know, what I am, I don't have a wibbly wobbly brain. I'm pretty steady. I know the direction, and yeah, you're in Panacea. You're not in Torialis. Well, yeah, I mean you are in Torialis, but not exactly.
Didn't you
Anyway.
just say the opposite?
No, you're in Panacea. Torialis is what's broke.
Okay.
And then what's
Panacea
Panacea?
is then working as intended.
Panacea is, I mean, working as intended is a bit of a stretch. There were some safeguards that were supposed to be in place. You all were supposed to have a much more accelerated journey than you've had. I don't know what the hell is going on here with the. I mean, I took Lysanderoth off to do a little bit of training. It was supposed to be like that. Each of you has your own little training pods. Everything goes smooth. You get yourself up to snuff, and then boom, bing, bam, boom, you're where you need to be.
Panacea, like medicine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he gets it.
Well, I think so. So
So
Is
how
this
far
like-
off was my theory?
Well, I mean, were you good people? Were you bad people? I mean, you were heroes. I think most people would have called you heroes. Yeah,
right,
you were
and
we were a well-known band of heroes. As a matter of fact, you had become at one point probably the best-known band of heroes on the better part of the continent, I'd say.
The
right,
6 of us?
No, 7 of you.
and the seventh
Who's
person?
number 7?
Oh, right, the brain thing. Look, guys, and Twila and Sorsha, yeah, you too, Sam. I'm not sure I can tell you that part yet.
Now, why don't you try?
I've got a better idea. You talk like you have all the power here, but actually, how about you tell us what it is that we want to know?
Oh, yeah, what do you wanna know?
So Weird Halberd, I'll just tell you that guys and Sorsha and Twila is more othering than just using guys at ungendered. In my opinion.
Yeah. Great note. I don't care. You guys and you too. Got it.
Wow. Just tell us about the seventh person. Come on.
All right. Well, the 7th person was a close friend and benefactor of your group. He traveled around with you for a long time. I mean, probably I should say they, because they get really, now we're all finicky about gendered terms or whatever, and but yeah.
You're
So-
the one who made it a thing of it.
They traveled around with you for a while, and they became integral to the operation. They were a big part of the mission.
Yes, we already knew that.
And
And
the
then-
calling out part or betrayal or whatever it was that happened?
I don't know that we'd really call it a betrayal. I think, basically what had happened was you all went up against something that was out of your league, and to sacrifice themselves for you, this person took the, what are we going to call it? Let's just call it entropic negative energy demon vampire. I don't know. There's too many fucking words to describe what this thing is, and none of them really fit.
Let's just
But he
summarize
took-
bad juju.
But they took the bad juju into themselves, saving you, but unfortunately, kind of also condemning you. It's hard to. That part's a little bit. That's a little dicey.
Hold on. Are we here to save the seventh?
Oh, I think that ship is long sailed.
Oh, all right. That was another working theory. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea. If you could figure out how to do it, you'd be real heroes.
Well,
then.
I just thought because it was Panacea and then infected, we was like a metaphor sort of thing.
Oh no, the Panacea is not for them. That's for you.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, the Panacea is not for the 7th. It's for you.
Why?
Right, to make us the best versions of ourselves, to get us ready to deal with this bad juju.
Yeah, basically.
Is this
And save the
Panacea?
7.
Yeah, this is Panacea. You're in Panacea.
Panacea is where we are now.
Yeah, of course. It's where you've been for, what are we? 782. It's where you've been at for 782 AEs.
AE stand for.
After end times.
Right, so the world's already ended then.
I mean,
But
pretty much
time's wibbly wobbly.
in Panacea.
In Panacea, not in the real world.
Not in
Look,
Torialis.
Torialis is going just fine. It's been about
So
some
other
math.
people have gone through this before.
No.
Yes? We are not the first people to have been chosen to go through this.
Okay. Let's back up a second. So
Only buttons.
death things, right? Like, did we talk about the death things yet this time? 'Cause
No,
we've had this
we
conversation
skipped over
before,
that.
but I forget sometimes. Okay, gotcha.
I presume death existed in Torialis, but not in Panacea.
Exactly. Well. Okay. So a lot of people are in Panacea.
But it's a simulation.
Basically, yeah.
Right.
Except for the 6 of you.
Right, of course. Right.
So those people are safe after a fashion, but you 6 are not safe. I mean, you kind of are because you get recycled, right?
Don't love that word.
I don't got a better one for you. But yeah. So let's see. Talk about the death thing. No death. Yeah, that's why you remember death, but you don't remember death. Getting to the best version of yourselves. Yeah, we got there, right? So you guys get it now, right? We all understand the playing field.
I
Well,
think I need another long rest after this
Did we
conversation.
design Panacea, or was this?
Oh yeah,
sort
you
of a-
did that.
All right, I have another question. Were the ghosts part of his spa originally?
You already got
What?
confirmation that they were not.
What ghosts?
All right.
We were attacked by outside forces of some
No, he
sort.
wasn't there for that. He was with me. He was with me.
Oh, okay. I see.
That there was a Jinn working the front desk of the spa I'm going to build at some point, and
Oh,
She
your
said
command
there-
hub.
yeah, someone was interfering, attacking. She tried to hold them back, failed, and we were attacked by ghosts.
Right. There's outside interference in the simulation. There's a virus of some sort trying to break in.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, that would make sense. Yeah, because I'm guessing the agent of one of the 7 is in here.
How many? Oh, fucking Jesus. All right. I have
Makes
a que-
sense that they
wait,
would put
hold
one of
on.
the.
I
one
have
of the
a
people in there.
question. Are we copies of the original 7, or are we the 7?
Oh. Well, now you're in a real weird philosophical question. This is a gray area for me. I don't honestly know the answer to it, but
We're
my
in the
best-
ship of Theseus now. All right. Was is the 7th member hostile to us?
Oh yeah. I mean, the 7th member is hostile to everyone.
Basically, the
everything.
big dark lord.
Overtaken by bad juju.
Yeah.
Bad juju. Yeah.
But to
does
be
to
fair,
everyone.
so we're all of you. So I mean, there's that.
Wait, we were?
Oh yeah.
I thought you said the other guy took all the bad juju.
Oh, he did it first, but it's not like he just kept that all to himself. Then he started spreading it and converting and contorting and dismembering and dismantling and reassembling and just kind of making everything the worst version of itself.
Wonderful.
Right. So we collectively came up with this Panacea plan before we were overtaken.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay. Let's back up a second. Gosh, I feel like they should have given you like a trainer manual. I feel like Audex, you would have had a trainer manual in here somewhere because
It
this
seems
is
like I was supposed to, but I didn't.
okay. Well, that's probably one of the 7 getting in the way. Yeah.
I thought
let's-
we were
let's-
the 7.
Well, yes. So anyway, back to
7.
your question: Are you copies? Are you the real thing? I mean, are you really?
So are we going to meet our evil, ugly twins in here somewhere?
No, not in here. They're
Out
not.
there.
I hope they're not in here. If they're in here, you're fucked.
Well, we can already establish that they're probably at least one of them's in here. So
Okay.
out there, So we are copies.
Strictly speaking, you're like the potential development of a fragment of the seventh soul that they set aside in the event that something like this happened.
I was going to use a
Oh,
computer
God.
allegory here, but
A
then I
what?
realized it doesn't make any sense. So
No,
instead,
it sounds like this is more of a botany metaphor situation.
Yeah,
we're
cuttings.
clippings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your clippings. That's exactly right. You got it. Got it in one. Your soul clippings.
Wonderful. Wow.
I feel like a whole person.
Oh, good. You're like,
Oh, good. That's the best possible response. Oh, good for you. Awesome. Yeah.
that's
great.
better than many of the other iterations that you've come through. Yeah.
All right, and these bracers, do these mean that this current attempt is as final as Claudia indicated?
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. That's a you're ready. And honestly, if I'm being real with you, I've been with Lysanderoth for a while here. I think someone fucked up. But
Hey,
you
be
know.
nice to Lysanderoth.
Oh no, I love him. I love him like a child. I mean, really, he's like kind of partly a child of mine anyway. So
This fucking guy.
yeah. So, I think you could have gone through a couple of more iterations, but apparently someone got desperate or someone got stupid. I don't know which.
Right, and so why shouldn't we leave?
You can leave, but if you leave now, okay. So time here, very slow, very, very slow. 782 run-throughs that you've had. This is, I guess, your final one. If you go out there now, the first time you run into any of the 7, you're probably just a blip, right? Like, hey, that was cute. Oh, look, the entropic force of 1,000 suns washes over you and you get erased from existence. And that time there's no coming back, right? Like, you don't have handy dandy swap fucking whatever you guys are doing. I don't know.
Right, so on a scale of, like, let's say 1 to, I don't know, 20. Just
Yeah.
pick an arbitrary number.
Arbitrary number, yeah, of course.
What level do we have to be at before we can go out there?
I mean, I don't know. I'd say like it's hard to think about it in those terms. Let me do some like quick calculations in my brain. If I was a gambling man, I'd say you're at least halfway to where you need to be.
All right, fine. So we have to go through these trials in order to learn more and become more experienced before we go out into the real world and
Now, I'm
fight
not saying you have to. It's a choice. You could choose to lie down and die, but if you do, I mean,
Nobody said anything about lying down and dying. We're talking about,
well, I know Lysanderoth would never do that because,
okay, now you're doing weird emotional manipulation stuff. You're actually
We fine tune our powers.
We could. Or we could try to break through now.
I mean, you could do that. That is a choice.
I'm not asking you. You don't get a vote in this.
Be the most powerful versions of ourselves first.
I do a little bit because you have to convince me to do the damn thing.
I actually don't think I do. Odax, you're able to remove me from this curse, yes?
There is no guarantee of that. I can attempt it, but it depends on how powerful the curse is.
Again, you fucks. I'm not cursed.
And if that is true, it's not going to work at all.
I'm not. I don't think he is cursed. I think that I am cursed with his presence, and I think we can get rid of that rather easily.
some sort of social curses are not technically magical.
That is sort of the thing I've heard people say about their families before. So I'm not sure I'm confident in this one. I mean, we can give it a try if you really want, but honestly, I'm thinking the halberd is probably giving good advice here.
I just want everyone in this room to understand who really holds the power and holds our destinies.
Odex?
And how are you going to feel about this if we try the remove curse and it doesn't work?
There are other ways.
Are there?
All right, you cast a remove curse on Lysanderoth.
Right. So before we do anything that might be construed as hostile,
Hmm?
who might have gotten desperate or stupid? Who are the Watcher, Claudia, you, my genie? But why are there so many other people who know something about what's going on, but either won't or can't tell us more?
Well, that's a great question, Audex, and as one of the designers of this system, it makes sense that you would think to ask it. Yeah. So members of the Conclave, who are resisting the ill effects that are anyway, longer story. The entropic, whatever juju, bad juju. We're gonna call it bad juju because that's easy. Members of the Conclave. Conclave. You guys remember the Conclave?
No.
Yes.
Absolutely
No.
not.
Okay. Great. Well, y'all are members of the Conclave, or were. Time thing's gonna get weird again because are you you? I don't fucking know. Anyway, we'll skip over that. Yeah. So as members of the Conclave, you put into order this plan to try to basically create a space where instead of dying, people would be in stasis. Instead of being eradicated by this entropic force, they could be kind of put into, maybe we would call it like a pocket dimension.
Wait, you said we, but I thought that we were overcome by entropic bad juju energy and we're bad guys now.
Exactly. Well, let me back up a second. There's a lot here. So before you went to try to deal with the seventh, your former compatriot, you put in a failsafe, right? Because it's always good to have a failsafe. You are nothing if not cautious. And the failsafe involved setting up a pocket dimension where the souls of people could be put rather than have them be absorbed into this bad juju, whatever we're going to call it. And then offered a fraction of your souls to, a clipping. And that was the deal, right? It's easier to convince some of you than others. I do not want to
It was
imagine.
Toad, so we know. Keep going.
Yeah, what you had to do to convince Toodles to do that. But yeah. So where are we at? Okay, and then you do the thing, and then you put yourself and everyone's soul in stasis, and then you're in the tower. And yeah. So
I'm sorry. You said you think we're halfway to where we need to be.
I mean, maybe I don't know. Give or
Where
take.
we
Estimate.
started was carving off fragments of souls, grabbing a giant batch of souls and stuffing them into a pocket dimension we made on the spur of the moment, and so on. We're halfway to that.
Approximately, yeah.
Right, and so the
Do you
conclave.
feel halfway to that, Arthur?
No, I don't know what the hell is going on. This is all. I'm barely holding on to my fingertips here, mate. So, but the other people, Bertram, the priest, the fellow that shot Lysander with the crossbow.
The
These are
Watcher.
all...
You met the Watcher. Oh yeah, good. That makes sense.
He was the first one we met. He gave us the bracers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that
these
tracks,
are all
that
members
tracks.
of this conclave that are helping to run the simulation.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are like avatars, right? Like some of them are like, oh, I liked this person. This person was great in real life. Some of them were people that you knew that you decided you wanted to see. You thought they'd help jog your memory. The goal, the gimmick, if you will, was that you would see these folks. They would jog your memories, remind you of your past adventures, and it would unlock your hidden potential or something.
I see. And how can we unlock this potential faster? How can we?
Well, I tried doing some of that with Lysanderoth, and it seemed to be working a little bit, but then he stabbed you, so I'm not 100% sure that it worked. Yeah. I don't know. The initial plan was you all got your own little pocket and you worked on the thing, but apparently you're all doing this together. I don't know if that's better or worse.
So we had
honestly.
Pockets.
Yeah.
And now we don't have pockets, and you don't know why.
No pockets. Yeah. I don't understand how
and
you're all going
Ardax
together.
somehow made his own separate pocket outside of his own pocket, which is outside of the group pocket, and we found that pocket. Could it be possible that
the bathhouse?
Yes, the bathhouse. Is it possible that Ardax, who's clearly smarter than the rest of us, has found a way to game the system, so to speak?
Well, I mean, he designed it, so it's not surprising to me at
Right.
all that he'd be able to do that.
Audex. I'm gonna. All right, quiet for a second. Axe. Audex. If you were going to leave a clue for yourself, where would you leave it?
Well, I would put it in the middle of the biggest maze I could build.
Right. Weapon. How do we get to the biggest maze we could find? Oh, wait. We're in the biggest maze we can find. Jesus Christ. All right.
Oh, the answer
So you have to go back to the bathhouse.
is to find the next portal. Thank you, Halberd of Exposition.
The Halberd of Exposition.
Magic item, Halberd of Exposition. Do you cast Remove Curse on Lysandroth?
Yeah, no offense here. I believe you when you say you're not a curse, but Lysandroth is my friend. I owe him the attempt.
All right.
That's all right. We can hold on to it for a little bit longer.
There you go.
All right then.
All right.
Right.
And
Yeah.
on that note,
That's probably later than we should have ended it. I saw Casey hopped on to play Rocket League. You motherfucker! Show up and play the game.
To be
No,
fair,
it's
that might have
fine.
been one of his kids.
I know.
Gotta
That's
give him the
true.
benefit
That's
of the
true.
doubt.
All right, Casey, you get the benefit of the doubt. You can stop the recording. Thanks for playing, everyone.